What's up, everybody? Good morning. It is early in the morning for the MicDrop barbecue, 7:55 a.m. And normally I don't go live until at least 11 o'clock, noon, something like that. But okay, it's coming in nice and clear. All right. Bam. All right, I had to close that down real quick. Today's live stream is going to be a little different. As you can see, I got my setup here for making candles. I got everything set up. I got my phone in the way. Let me get my phone out the way. So everything is set up to make candles this morning. We're going to actually try it. I've never done it before. As you can see, the bowl is completely empty, never been used. None of this stuff has been used. And I'm going to see if I can actually make a candle. I got two little jars right here. I kind of read the manual on it, try to figure out exactly how does candle making go down. Like, what do I need to do temperature wise? And because I'm using beeswax, this stuff here, I'm using beeswax, I have to run it at like 190 degrees, I think, or something like that. 190, I think 190 degrees, whatever. But I had to read up on stirring. What up, Sharon? I had to read up on how to stir it and everything. I got two screens running right now. I got a screen, my normal laptop. Then I got a big screen, a monitor up top that I normally don't run at all. But I wanted to actually have the monitor up top back there so I can, you know, if comments, I can't start reading them on this monitor, I'll put them up on that monitor. I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can not even see over there right now. I can see it over here, but I can't see it over there. All different. It's too small. But like I said, this is going to be a very different live stream. Something I've never done before. I've never done a craft. I've actually changed brakes on a live stream before. It was a real long. I painted my brakes actually. I did painted brakes outside on a live stream. Took me forever to do it. I had to move the camera all the time. It was crazy. But this is the first time I'm actually trying to make a candle. So according to the directions, I have to put the wax in there first, in the little candle maker thing first, and then crank it up. You're not supposed to run it before you crank it up or something like that. Then I got me some essential fragrance oil. Yep, it's universal fragrance oil, and it's not essential oil, just fragrance oil. Now, there's a difference I found between essential oils and just regular fragrance oils. Essential oils, they said something like it burns slower. I don't know. I can't remember what it was. It was something about essential oils. I can't remember, but so I ended up getting the fragrance oil, and it's cactus and sandalwood, a man scent. Because what I want to do is I want to actually like make my candle smell manly, you know, have the windows down in the car, maybe put a candle like on the thing. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I want to have my car smelling like this stuff. That's my trick. So this is going to be fun. We're going to have a good chat. You know, we're going to have the live stream going. What up, Sinjays? Hey, finna rent a whole hall. So we're going to have fun. Like I said, this is my earlier live stream. I haven't ran live stream this early. I got one's going to have a wooden wick and one's going to have a regular wick. I got all the wick stuff over here. So I'm gonna actually see if this works. Like I said, I don't do live streams like this, but I think I know how much of this stuff I want to use, because what I did is I put this in here like this to kind of get idea of the measurement of how high I want to go in the bottle. So I know exactly where I want to be. So I'm gonna get 2 cups of this and kind of do it like that. But how you guys morning doing out there though, man? How you guys, like I said, anybody going to work? Are you guys taking the day off? I mean, what? It's Friday. It's trash day. So, and I got the dog in here, so you might hear the dog barking, because as soon as the trash trucks come, he's gonna go fanatic. I'm gonna have to kick him out the room. All right, let's see something. This is actual beeswax. This is yellow stuff right here. The beeswax is usually yellow, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, that's about enough for one candle right there. Let's call that one candle. All right. Then I'm gonna do the same thing to make the second candle. So I'm gonna do 2 of them. So Triple E, what's good, my brother Eric? What up? Down in Florida taking the day off. That's what I'm talking about, man. All right. So and I got some paper towels, and I got everything in here because I know this is gonna be a mess. I can already see some shit's gonna go down. This is about to get messy. If you ever seen a mechanic try to make a candle, this is the time. You never seen somebody who builds transmissions try to make a damn candle. This might be pretty funny. But I'm gonna try it to see. You know what I'm saying? I'm good to try something once. If it don't work out, I'll put all this shit right now. I'm on night shift at the hospital. Okay, there you go, Sharon. What up, Tip? Yeah, if this don't work, I just put it all on Facebook Marketplace. I'll sell it. All right, let's see. All right, whatever. Let's get this stuff out of here. I don't want to have no residue left and nothing. I want to get rid of all this stuff. So, I guess, like I said, I don't get out of here, damn things. I don't want nothing left over. Because like I said, I don't want to have nothing to clean up when I'm done. That's my goal. Because like I said, I've never done it before, so I don't even know how messy this is going to get. So, that part's done. That part's done. It's quite a bit. I mean, you can see it in there. It's quite a bit. It's not quite full. So now I got to hit the little green button and turn it up to 190 something. Let's see. Is it going to turn on or what? Come on, thing. It looks like it's on. Oh, here it is. That. All right. So I got to hit that button. Take it all the way up to about, as you can see, I'm turning the dial up about 190 degrees. Let's put it on 190. All right. I don't know what the green button means, but maybe that's go. I don't know. What does green mean? I have no idea. I tried to read the instructions, but it didn't make that much sense to me. Hold up. Oh, here it is. I'm going to see what this green button means. 3. No, oh, that's the shift button. Okay, hold up. Okay, so it's the shift button. So apparently it's at 86 degrees. I don't know. Maybe it'll work. I don't like us. Oh, it's 87. Okay, now it's moving. Okay, now it's at 89. What up, y'all? So as this thing is powering up, it's at 89 degrees right now. I'm supposed to stir it up so the stuff don't stick. That's what it said. Oh, it's actually melting in there. Damn, that was quick. Sheesh. That shit melted fast. It's already melting already. Like, it's already like melted at the very bottom. That is crazy. Now it's up to 96 already. Dang, this shit moves quick. Okay. We'll see. We will see. I mean, it's melting like, it's like water all in the bottom. Ooh, maybe I should put some of this stuff in it. I don't know when what's up, Carla? I don't know when I should be adding this, but I'm going to add it now. Put some drips in here, drip all over everything. I don't even know how much to add. So I'm just like taking wild stabs at it. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing right now. That's probably too much. I don't care. This is my first test anyways. All right. So we'll put that much in. Man, this shit is like super melting fast. Holy shit. Wait a minute. I'm trying to keep up with the live stream while I'm keeping up with this. This is going to be pretty easy, I think. Because, I mean, it's melting. I thought it was going to take a while, like baking cakes or something like that. This shit's like melting already. It's like flying right now. What's up, Nia? What's good? She said, I finally caught you live. And you caught me live making a mess. That's the thing. I should be up doing something. But here I am making a damn mess on a live stream early morning. I moved the thing out the way. Move the little keyboard out the way. All right, here we go. It looks pretty good in there, though. It looks pretty good. I wish I could hold the camera down here so y'all can see. But it's like, I mean, it melts pretty quick. I mean, it's already like filling the whole bottom up with fluids. And it says you have to keep moving it. You have to keep moving it. And it says don't let it stay still because it'll burn or something like that. I don't know. But you got to keep kind of stirring it around. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of getting it flowing. But you said love it, trying new things. Hey, man, I'm going to see how this works out. I mean, it's all like, it's like super liquid. You see that in there? I'm going to see something. Let me turn like this. Super liquidy in there. This is super easy, bro. I didn't know making the candles was, I mean, I thought it was going to be like baking cookies or something. Like taking 15, 20 minutes just to get moving. This is already moving. Jeez, let me smell it. It's not too bad, I guess. But yeah, so if anybody want to get into making candles, hey, like I said, this is easy. Make a dumpster scented candle. Hey, if you got kids, like I said, and the candles, you can get like everything you need. The beeswax, you just can't get candle containers, but you can get beeswax. Everything you see right here, you can get all of this literally I mean, literally for like 40 bucks. That's it. I mean, it was dirt cheap. This stuff was dirt cheap. And I got it off of eBay. So I just wanted to see what it would be like just coming up with a candle making kit. And sure enough, like I said, don't seem like it's too complicated. Seems like it's pretty easy. And I mean, it's like super easy to melt this stuff. Man, this is like something that you can, am I going to sell them? I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I mean, if I don't know what I'm doing, then of course I'm not going to sell it. Cause see, what I did is I got a regular wick and then I got a wooden wick. So with each one, I'm going to see what happens with as far as like making these things work. And then I got the actual tabs. These are the tabs right here that go on the bottom. These tabs right here, you stick on the bottom of your wicks. I'm gonna start trying to do this now just to start getting this out the way. Because I think this is gonna go a whole lot faster than what I thought. Oh, where'd the other piece go? All right. Hold up. Let me stir it a little bit. I'm kind of losing it right now. I should have set all this stuff up before, because they give you the post and everything for the wicks. Yeah, John Wick. That's what it is. John Wick can. This stuff is like melted already. It goes so fast. Yeah. So if you get a candle making kit, be ready, because it's moving. And so then, all right. And here's the wooden wick right here. So I'm going to have one wooden and I'm going to have one regular, just to see how it comes out. Stick this in the bottom. All right. So you put that in the bottom like that. And I saw this on a video. So, and then you put this on the bottom here. Okay. All right, so those two are good, but like I said, you got to keep stirring. You can't let it sit still. But I mean, it's basically done. Yeah. I don't know how much to put this stuff to put in. I don't know if I can smell it. I'm gonna add some more. I'm probably adding way too much. Like, Jeff, stop adding, man. Stop adding. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I'm not gonna overdo it. End up burning my eye sockets out with this stuff or something like that. But man, it smells good in here already, though. It smells good. I could just run it like this, not even need candles. Forget that. Yeah, just got home from Walmart. They don't last long. Yeah. That's why I got beeswax. Beeswax is supposedly supposed to last longer, and if you use essential fragrance oil, and I mean just fragrance oil and not essential oil, is supposed to last longer. I don't know. Man, it don't smell bad at all. It don't smell bad. All right, I think that's good enough to where I can start pouring. So let's see. Whoops, I'm dripping everywhere. Okay, we're gonna put that there. Whoops, my candle wick is going sideways. Sit that straight up. I think I used too much. That's fine. I'm really making a mess right now. Hold up. Nope, that was enough. That was just enough. Perfect. And then, so now you just let it sit there and kind of chill out. So it hangs out. This thing is completely clean on the inside, but they said you can just clean it out because it's easy to clean, like there's nothing in there. So you just wipe this out, whatever. Turn this off. All right, so you turn that off. It was down to 179. Then you just clean this out real quick. I mean, it's like supposed to be super easy. So far, it looks good. It's gonna be wax everywhere. Shit. And I got the dog in here. He might end up all waxed up. I'm gonna send his ass outside. They're gonna say, dude, you look like a funny ass dog. You all waxed up. Yeah, I'll wait until it kind of dies down a little bit. But it comes out because I guess the container is actually proof, like wax proof. So you could just wipe it out and it looks like it's okay. All right, that's fine. All right. I mean, it's as good as it's gonna get. It's not gonna be super clean. I could probably clean it more later. But yeah, that was as quick as it took right there. And then you got these things here. So you can put these on the wick, whoops, like this. And what they do is they hold the wick in place. So you just move this over to where you want it to be. It holds the wick in place like that. So that'll hold the wick in place. The stick wicks just stay there, I guess. They don't move at all. So that just does whatever it does. But the other wicks, you use these little metal clamps, and they're sized for different jar sizes. And you just stick the wick through one of the holes or whatever, move it over this way and that way. So it looks like everything might actually work out. I can't move the candles around. I'm gonna leave it sitting there like that. And these are the lids for them. But I know now that if I want to actually make a candle, I can't use a whole lot, because the wick, like with the top on, it might not shut all the way down. It'll end up smashing on top of the wick. So I know now that what level not to put it at. Or just don't pour enough in there. Just don't pour it. So yeah, this is different. Oh yeah, Jim said I would love to try for myself. Yeah, I'm dripping everywhere. Put that on a t-shirt. I know it, bro. This is trial and error. Hey, doesn't hurt to try something new. And the thing is that I'm a real artistic person. I love to draw. I love doing stuff with music and writing and laughing. I love, the arts. Love it. I'm always outside engineering. I'm gonna do a big welding project pretty soon. So, oh yeah, these are my test jars right here. I'm gonna actually use my coffee mugs. My MicDrop coffee mugs are gonna be actual candles, but I don't want to screw those up. Those are too expensive. These aren't that expensive. So I'm gonna try it on a jar first to see how it works on a jar, and then I'm gonna work my way up to something bigger and better. I mean, you can do it in expensive things. You can get crystal. You could do whatever you want to do, but I just wanted to try something kind of inexpensive first, just to see how this will go. And I don't know how long they gotta sit there before they cool off. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna actually turn this. I'm gonna turn this fan that way to see if the fan can cool it off faster. So I got the fan kind of blowing past it right now to see if it cools off a little faster. I don't know. We'll see. But that's it. Y'all saw the very first candles made by MicDrop Barbecue. Never did it before. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. It'd be funny if there's some catalyst stuff that I didn't use and it says, hey, make sure you put this in. I read as much as I could read, though. I looked online. I checked things out online and all that. I just wanted to make sure that if I did it, I would actually not waste all his money. Because, I mean, I bought coffee mugs, bought these jars, bought all this candle shit everywhere. So this might actually work out. This might work out. Ooh, I can see it solidifying in the bottom. All right. Okay, I see how that's working. The bottom is solidifying a lot faster. I mean, it's actually turning yellow. This looks like honey at the top. At the bottom, you can actually see it turning into a yellow wax. Hey, this is working out. It's working out. And I don't want to hit the table because if I hit the table, it's shaking the jars around. So I don't think it's going to solidify right. And then once everything's done, I can cut the wicks where I want to cut them. And then I think I'll be good to go. Man, hey, this is it, man. Wake up in the morning, make a couple of, and y'all saw me when I started. It was that fast. It takes no time to make 2 candles. Now, if I had to make a lot more, I got to keep pouring and doing all this. But you can put a lot more in it. Instead of just putting the 2 cups I put in, you could put I don't know. This thing holds a lot, maybe 4 cups. Who knows? You can put a lot in there. But you can sit and just make candles all morning. Make candles all morning. Go around to different office parks. Be like, hey, man, I got these candles. And they smell really good. I ain't even did nothing. You could smell them. Maybe I put too much of this shit on it. I think I probably put too much of this on it. Because I think I bought this for $7 for a real big bottle. But they got small bottles, a third of this size, for $10 a piece online. So I'm like, why don't I just buy them from Walmart, see how it works out? So I bought it. We'll see how it works out. But yeah, you can kind of see it turning yellow at the bottom. I should have used something black so you can kind of see it at the bottom. Because that white, you can't hardly see it. But yeah, I'm telling my life, what's good, lady? And like I said, you can just wake up in the morning. I'm drinking coffee. Make you a cup of coffee. Throw you some beeswax or some paraffin wax or soy wax, whatever kind of wax you want to use. It just said beeswax burns slower. So I wanted slow burn. So I'm like, okay, I'll get slow burn. And you could just make candles. I didn't buy no candles this week for the dogs because I knew I bought all of this stuff. So I didn't buy candles like I normally do when I go to Walmart. So these are going to be my test to see how they smell around the house and stuff like that. Hopefully I didn't use too much of that to where it'll irritate my eyes or something. But this is going to be interesting to see how this works out. And I don't want to shake the table. I don't want to shake the table, but it's solidifying. I can see it turning bright yellow. And they got labels and they got so much different stuff on here. So this might be a pretty cool like little adventure. This might be a good journey. I remember last night we was talking about that shit, journey. You want to go on a journey? You want to go on a candle making journey with me? We can burn some shit. But oh yeah. Say, hold up for a second. So what was that? I wrote my first short story, has been on Amazon since February 21, thanks to my mentor, NEM Stant, who happens to live in Arizona. That's what's up. Congratulations, Nia. Congratulations. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And that's the thing. It's a lot of us in the chat, a lot of us adults. Like I said, we came together. We all got really creative minds. We've got really entrepreneurial spirits. Even like Carla says, just deactivated me, so I need another side hustle. I'm telling you, Carla, this is a good investment. I mean, for less than $100, I bought a candle making kit, 4 pounds of wax, 10 custom coffee mugs that says MicDrop Barbecue, and then 40 of these jars. I got 40 of these jars right here for all less than $100 total. Less than $100 total. Everything I just told you I got. I mean, if you said, I want to sell each one of these little jars, depending on how they come out, like I'm going to burn them, see how they go, see how things go. If they slow burn, last a long time, and they're really good. I mean, look at Yankee candles. Them Yankee candles are expensive. I think they're just regular paraffin wax, not even beeswax. They're very expensive. Well, they might be beeswax because they do have slow burn. But it would be a good hustle, especially for like classrooms, schools, people like, if people say, hey man, I want to buy some candles from you, especially with the holidays coming up. It's October the 10th right now. In 21 days is Halloween. You can make Halloween scent candles because they sell the spice, pumpkin. They sell all these different scents of candles, and you could just mix that whatever like pumpkin inside of it. Man, you could really see them solidifying now. Let me move this out the way so you guys can see. So you can kind of see how the yellow is disappearing, and you can sort of see the yellow taking over the jar itself. So it's taking over the jar right now. Even the top is almost completely solidified right now. So everything is like really, and I got the fan right here. The fan is blowing this way, kind of cooling it off a lot faster. I mean, it looks like it's doing pretty well. I would move the table, but I'm scared. I'm like, shit. But yeah. This smells pretty good. I might use this to make pancakes. No, I'm just kidding. It's like a little spatula they give you. And it says, note, please stir constantly when heating to avoid the wax getting too hot. So you don't want the wax to get too hot, I guess. I think I did it right. It looks like I did it right. Some wax on my table. And make sure you get some table mats or something like that, because it's just, I spilled right there, right here. Luckily, I don't use this table for nothing. Yeah. I know it. See, fun fact, hot Cheetos burn like candles. The MicDrop soap says, I can do that. Because it says you can make soap with these things. You can make anything. I'm like, okay, let me try something. Let me try something different. So you can see the jars are actually like, all the honey color is disappearing. And now you can start seeing the yellow solidify. So yeah, this is pretty cool right here. And it doesn't shake anymore now. Like when I shake the table, it don't move at all. Like it doesn't shake. So I would say, let me pick it up, fuck around and drop it. Be like, damn. Oh yeah, like it doesn't anything. These things are completely like solidified almost. Yep, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. They're almost done. They're almost done. Look like popsicles. This candle, the wooden wick, is kind of over a little bit. Hopefully, when it burns even. But it don't make a difference. As long as it's in there, I'm cool. but I wish it was more centered. I should have found a way to center it even more, but that's cool how it is right now. I can't move it, I don't think. No, I can't move it. I wish it was centered. I mean, it's centered enough. It could go over maybe another 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch. It can move over and be centered, but it's fine where it is. I think so. But yeah, I mean, it's completely like, these things are almost completely solid now. Man, let's smell them. Let's see something. Yeah, the jars are hot. I wouldn't lift the jars. They're pretty hot. It's like, yeah, I ain't touching it. I'm not touching it. Oh yeah, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna, like I said, that you guys were on a live stream. From the time I started this live stream, we spoke for probably about a good 3-4 minutes. So it takes about 20 minutes, I think, to get to this point. To start from complete, turning it on, everything, getting it all to now, takes about 20 minutes. So you can make about anywhere from 2 to 4 to 6 candles in 20 minutes. So just think, in 20 minutes, if you can make 6 candles, whatever the investment is, that's fine. Let's talk about gross revenue right now. If you can make it and say, I want to sell each candle for $5, just these candles, I'll sell them for $5 and whatever shipping is. That means the box of 40 that I got is a $200 box of candles. But because they're custom candles, you can say instead of 5, because I mean, they sell the cheap shit candles for about $5. If these are supposedly better, like I said, that's why I need to burn them. I need to see myself how these candles, how long they last, how they smell. Because the candles, the ones from Walmart, the little $4 candles, I mean, you smell them probably for a few minutes. Like when you light it and burn it, it smells good, but first it burns fast. If I let it burn all day, it would just be done. Like in 2 days, that candle's done. So it's running you about $4 or $5 every 2 days of the week. So you're spending about $15 a week on that candle. $15 a week. If this little candle right here can last a whole week, if it can last a whole week, that you can sell it for 10, and the people save $5. And so you know what? I bought the candle for $10. I saved $5, and it's like, there you go. Oh yeah, and these things are completely solid now. Look at them; they're all solid now. I could take this piece off here. Don't need that no more. Yep. Oh, it's still a little dark at the top, but yep, this is basically it. What? That's it right there. This is it. Popsicles. Look at that. Oh, it's too bright. You can't really see it. So basically, I mean, they're done. They're done. I don't know how long it'll last, how long it'll be before I can actually like burn something. But I'm gonna let the wicks completely, like, you know, cure and everything before I start doing stuff, because I want to cut the wicks and all of that. I'm gonna let everything cure first. But yeah, it's like super quick and easy. Super quick and easy. It's like, man. Yep. If your hands on, this is perfect. But if your hands into hands off, drop shipping is another option. Yep, drop shipping too. And see, and the thing is that I live by a post office, because I take all my shirts and stuff to the post office all the time. I basically live at the post office. I'll make, like, you know, maybe 10 shirts a week. So I'll try to do them all to where I can do them in 2 days. So I can like do the shirts one day, ship the next day. And shipping takes me forever because I got to enter every address. But I can use my own return address over and over at the machine. So that saves me a little time. But I got to enter every single address. And this is like, oh man, you got to it takes forever. So you got to kind of, if you're going to be shipping on your own, yeah, it takes a while. Drop shipping might be a lot faster, but shipping on your own takes forever. Like, man. Unless you print your labels at home or something like that. If you print your labels at home, it might be a lot better. Yeah, the cold press soap making is relaxing to watch start to finish. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something, and I'm gonna see something. Here's a little bit of the candle there. It smells actually good though, because I do candles a lot. This actually smells pretty good. Man, maybe I put a lot of that stuff in there. I don't know what that smell is, but yeah. But it, like I said, these candles I can't wait to burn them later. I'm gonna let you guys know how they come out too. But yeah, but you guys just watch me make it. It's that easy. Go on eBay, and I'm gonna show you guys on eBay what I actually bought. I'm gonna pull up my eBay account and show you guys what I end up getting. Let me go to my eBay purchase history. Yeah, and I just bought another tire yesterday too, because my tire that I put a patch in, I'm just gonna make sure. So I ended up saying, all right, you know what? I'm gonna bug it. All right, here it is right here. All right. Let me open it up. Let me see. Let me see original listing. See original listing. There it is right there. All right, I'm gonna share this screen with you guys so you guys can see what I actually bought. Hold up for a second. That. Share. Okay. So this is what I bought right here. It says beeswax candle making kit for adult, 4-pound wax for candle making. And it gives you all of this stuff right here. So you get all of this stuff. It tells you, you got the temperature, you got the shift between Celsius and Fahrenheit. I mean, it gives you basically, you know, everything. And I saw it and it tells you like all the different candles you can make. And it says ended because I bought it all. But yeah, that's how mine didn't look like that. Mine looked clear. It was so nice and clear. This is like yellowy. But I mean, I guess you can super fill it up like that. I wasn't trying that shit. But yep, beeswax, 37. And I think I ended up paying $41 total out the door. $41 total. So, but they got all of these candle makers on here. Here's one for like I paid 41. It was $37.65. Here's one here for $30, $29.98. But you don't get the 4 pounds of wax. I made sure I got the extra wax because that's what I wanted. I didn't want to have to go buy more wax. But you can buy a ton of wax in here. Sheets, everything. Like, here's what I got. Here's another one for $39.99. And it's almost the exact same kit I got. You get the 4 pounds of wax, but you get the metal container instead. So this gives you the metal container that you probably sit on a stove or something like that. I don't know. Get out the way. Yeah, I don't know what this is here. It gives you different like scent. This must be soy. Is it beeswax? Yeah, it's soy. Because soy gives you colors. Beeswax is always yellow. Soy can give you colors. So if you want colors, you can get soy wax. That's what I did learn going through this whole thing. So whenever I saw color, and this kind right here, they actually, you heat this up on a stove and pour it from there. But yep, you can have your little candles laid out everywhere. Wait a minute. I didn't show y'all. Hold up for a second. Let me see. I'm going to find another one for you guys. Hold up for a second. Oh, this is the one I was showing. All right, let's share this instead. All right, so this tab right here that I'm showing y'all now, this one's only $25.97. So this is $25. Mine was like $41 out the door. This might be like $30. This might be a little less than $30 out the door because it's free shipping too. But they give it's a 45-piece kit. You get all like your little, you get waxes, you get different tins. And this is pretty cool. Like I just got clear jars. This is actually like really nice jars there. So you get some really nice stuff. Get 6 bags of soy wax instead of the beeswax. You get soy wax. And soy wax gives you colors. That's the thing. It gives you colors. But you can make up anything. I mean, and you can put flowers like these flower petals right here. You can actually put flowers in before it melts completely. Like when you guys saw that it was kind of liquidy, you can throw flower petals and stuff into it to give it texture. You can give because I was looking at a lady saying, yeah, you can put flowers in it. You can put like rose petals, whatever you want to put in there. And it gives it like texture. So it looks like that. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool looking. So it kind of looks like that. And I was like, okay, I see you. I see you. Just different stuff. Just different things to do. But definitely though, like I said, man, it's just something fun to do. Like I said, especially if you got like a son, daughter, looking for like a little small business, be like, you know what? Use your allowance and invest your allowance money. Don't go to the movies this weekend. Don't spend $20 this week. Wait 2-3 weeks in a row. Get up to $60. When you get up to $60, we'll buy you a candle making kit. And you can flip that 60 because now you can sell candles to your friends. You can sell candles at school. You can do this. And the little kid says, I started a candle making business with my allowance money. My mom, now instead of selling, lemonade at a lemonade stand, I'm just sitting outside saying candle stand. People come by, hey, how much for your candles? $10. They're like, here you go. Here's 20. Give me 2 of them. Like, all right, cool. And the kid is flipping their money. They are outside flipping money. It's a cool little project. like I said, I'm like, it's too easy to make money. So when I see people out there complaining about not having a job, oh, I can't find a job, I can't, invest your money into something. Buy candles. Like I said, these things here, yeah, it's nice and cool now. So that's it right there. That's it. That's it. That's basically a candle right here. Man, and this smells good. Yeah, this is going to be crazy. But, yep. I'm going to end up cutting the wicks on these things sooner or later. But, yeah, I'm like, that was just cake. That was a little too easy right there. Let me unplug that. Yeah. But that was super easy right there. So if it's ever you want to get to a point where you like, you know what? I want to just make a little extra money on the side. Because when you do ride share, you know how much money you get? You get like $5, you know, for a ride, $3 for a ride, $11 for a ride, $13 for a ride. And you're doing it all day. So if it's like, if I invest my money into some, yeah, church groups and stuff like that, you can go to church and sell them to church. Just say, you know, I'm going to go to church. I'm going to take, you know, 50 candles to church. That's it. 50 of them. Just get you a box, and they come with holders anyways. This is what the holders look like. Hold up. So this is a tray right here. This tray holds 20. And I already took 2 out the side over there. So you can see that I took 2 out the side. These 2 here are gone. So each tray holds about 20. So I got a box of 40. So you can put all of these back together, take them to church, a box of 40, and tell somebody each one is $10 a piece. So this box of 40, $10 a piece, that's $400 you just made on Sunday. You made $400 on Sunday. Bring the money back home, reinvest it into the business. Be like, I just made $400. I'm going to buy another $100 worth of stuff again, pocket $300, and try to do it all over again. Just keep flipping it over and over and over and over. And at the end of the month, you like, man, I flipped my money like, 5 times. So I made $1,500 this month in profits just selling candles. $1,500 of reinvesting the same 100, reinvesting 50. Because once you buy the kit is yours. The initial kit you spend is done. So you don't have to spend the $41 again. That's done. Now you're just buying all of this. So I spent like a little less than $100, but that means that was 40. So all of this was 60. This with the coffee mugs was 60. So if you can make $400 plus the 10 coffee mugs, if you sell it at 35, that's $350. You're making $750 off of $60. $750. You're saying $400 for these, and then at $35 a piece for the coffee mugs, $10. Because once you finish with the candle, you can use it as a coffee mug. $350. So now you at $450. If you can make $450 a week in just making candles, but you're gonna need more beeswax because you're gonna run out. Trust me. So you might want to consider it's not gonna be $450 profit, but it'll be up there. But definitely, like I said, it's not too complicated to envision. If we're really going to say we're going to do something, then we need to do it. Let's not be some Dantes out there. Let's not say, yeah, I'm going to do this. Because we started talking about candles when? We started talking about candles on this live stream maybe about a month ago. It was, I think, when Dante first came back. We was talking about candles or something like that. And next thing you know, here we are making candles on a live stream. We talked about it. This is what I mean. When you say you're going to do something, just do it. Just do it. I mean, I had to spend $100. I had to wait on shipping. I had to look at candle making videos. I had to read the manual because I didn't want to tear my shit up. So I read the manual. I made sure everything, and y'all watch me do it for the very first time. It went easy. It was flawless. I went right through. So it's like, man. Say, do you know I love using my creative gifts while at Texas Southern University? I used to sell vases with flowers in it for as much as $80. Oh yeah. Especially around like holidays, Valentine's Days and stuff like that. That's what you can do. If somebody's like, hey, I'm going to buy this because, my girl, I want to take her something and apologize to her. Can you deliver it to her office? Do it. Somebody's willing to pay for it. I mean, people pay me $350 for a ride. $350 for a ride. It's not even like I'm in an airplane. I'm just in my truck. $350 for a round trip ride to an event and back. They pay me that like it's a round trip airfare. You don't think they'll buy a candle for $10 while they riding with me? Hey man, you guys like candles? Or you got? Yeah. I tell you what, since you're already paying for the fare, give me $40. I'll give you a coffee mug and this candle. And the MicDrop coffee mug is yours. It's usually I charge $35 for that, $10 for that. Usually it's a $45 set. Instead of $45, I'll charge you $40. You'll save $5, and I'll just add it to your bill when I invoice you for the ride. So instead of $350, you give me $390. They might say, just make it $400. Give me the candles. I'm like, all right, cool. And so as I'm driving people around, I can tell them, hey, this is a candle that I make at home. If you want to see me make it on a video, this is me making it on a video. And they can smell it and be like, oh, dude, I love this candle. You made these? I'm like, yeah, I make them. On YouTube, I make candles and shit, and we like talk business and everything. If you want to buy one, it's $10. I'll just put that shit on my bill. Hell yeah, I'll take one. I'm going to take it. I'm going to put it in my office tomorrow. Like, all right, cool. And that's what we do, man. It's like, I might say, you know what, since you paid me so much for the ride, man, you know what? I got some candles in back. I'm going to give you this for free. You gave me a tip and you take care of me. I'm going to give you this candle for free of charge. Here you go. Let me know how you like it. They might get home and say, Jeff, I'm burning that candle. My husband's like, where'd you get that candle from? That's not a Walmart candle, is it? No. I got this from our driver. What? Hey, tell him buy 2 more. Get 2 more candles from. I want one in my garage. That shit smells manly. That's a good candle. Like, oh yeah, because he's got dogs. Oh man, buy 2 more. Hit him up. They might text me, hey Jeff, my husband smelled the candles. Can you get us 2 more? I'm like, sure, I'll make you 2 more. It takes me 20 minutes. If I can sell 2 candles in 20 minutes, that's $20 in 20 minutes, $1 a minute. That's a $60 an hour gross revenue number. $60 an hour. So it was like, okay, cool. Oh, I wouldn't put my car on Turo. No, I wouldn't put my car. People tear cars up. I couldn't do it. Man, they tear cars up out there. So, so we can do it. I'm telling you. We just gotta, stick to our word and say we're gonna do something with the energy we have on this channel. We got a lot of entrepreneurial energy on this channel. We got a lot of people who can just, like I said, we can take $100, invest it into ourselves, and be creative with it. We all probably have other business we run. These are perfect for gifts, really inexpensive gifts. You can just give it to somebody. Instead of you buying Christmas gifts and everything else, you might say, I spent $100 this year for Christmas. I spent $100 and gave everybody a candle. They all loved it. I didn't spend $2,000 on Christmas this year. I spent $100. That was it. Spent $100, made a candle, put it in a nice jar. Here you go. I just kept giving out. I gave coffee mugs and I gave this and that. Spent like $100 for Christmas this year. Gave everybody a coffee mug with a candle in it. I didn't have to buy another gift. Be the most inexpensive Christmas you've ever had. Most inexpensive Christmas. You'd be like, bro, I just took care of my whole family for Christmas for less than $100. How? I gave them a gift. I made a gift. I sat home and made a gift. And that's sometimes you gotta think frugally, but think, in a sense that this is something you can't buy at a store. This is a candle that I actually made. You can't buy it. And like I said, you can sprinkle flowers in it. And you have to stir the flower in. So you put flower petals in there. The lady said something like she got like a real thin straw, like a Starbucks straw or something. She got a thin straw. She put the flowers in and she just mixed it as it was in a jar. Just mixed her flowers in. She set it and let it cure. And that's how you saw all the rose petals and stuff all in the candle. It was pretty clever. I was like, these people are too smart, man. They're way too smart. Way too smart. So I'm like, I might have to do that. So we'll see if we can do something like that. Yeah, and somebody in the last live stream, when we first started talking about this, somebody in the live stream was saying about going to the Goodwill and buying all of the really nice items, like all their nice coffee mugs and their nice dishes, all their nice things, and filling it with candle wax. I could just go down there and be like, you know what? I want to buy this Santa Claus. I want to buy this reindeer. I want to buy this, fill it with candle wax, and give somebody for Christmas. I'm like, dude, these 3 things cost me $3, but to somebody else is priceless because they say, dude, I always wanted a Santa Claus candle. This is crazy. It was a container with a Santa Claus in it. I bought it, filled it with candle wax, gave it to you for Christmas. Cost me $1 plus my time. Man, they be selling things like this for like $70, bro. It's like, you get it for free because it's a gift to you. It's a gift. And that's how we do. We take care of people like that. We use our creativity to take care of people. So I'm really glad we up early at 8:40 in the morning with this energy, because normally I would be coming home at about 6, 7 o'clock, eating breakfast and probably in the bed sleep by right now. But I didn't drive last night. After the last night live stream, I said, I'm going to take a nap. I didn't wake up till 1 o'clock in the damn morning. I was like, shit, I overslept. Because normally I was going to take a nap, probably wake up and go drive. I slept through the whole storm. Woke up and was like, you know what? Let me get up and drive this morning. So I got up this morning. I drove. Oh, let me see how much did I make this morning. Because, I mean, I only did a couple of trips. A lady gave me $10 cash at the airport. So she gave me $10 cash. Then I made $68. So I made $78 this morning. $78 in approximately, oh, let me go find what day. Let me see day. And what is today? The 9th. I did it on the 10th. Yeah, let's see the 10th. The 9th. Oh, that was this morning. That was the night, because they called it the 9th, not the 10th, because they start the 10th at 5 a.m. So, and my last ride was at 4:34 this morning. So I started driving at 3:44 a.m. So 3:44, 4:34 plus the $10. That's what? 50, 60 bucks, $60 in 1 hour. And it was just to the airport right here. So I made $60. I woke up this morning, made a quick $60 just taking 2 people to the airport. And because they were going to a wedding, the lady tipped me $10 at terminal. Well, I dropped the guy off at terminal 4. It was his account, Jeremy. Then I drove to terminal 3. So I had to drop him off. So he was like, okay, I'll just tip you in the app. I was like, cool, no problem, man. No prices yet. Took them to terminal 3, dropped them off. She gave me 2 5s. And as I drove around the corner, he tipped me $10.20. So I got $20.20 tip, and the ride was only $16. So I ended up getting $41 on a $16 ride. That's how my mornings go sometimes. That's how my morning. I mean, I took the ride at 16. I said, okay, I'll take it at 16. I'll take it. They ended up giving me $41. I was like, hell yeah, I'll do it. Jeez. Say, let's do it. So she gave me 10 and he gave me 10.20. And that was my morning. Then I took another couple. I took 3 girls and we were talking the whole time. We was just chatting and everything. So when they come back, they're just going to have fun in whatever city they're going to in Northern Cal. But when they come back, you know, they're like, ASU, they're like, hey, you know what? We'll start using you for our Friday, Saturday nights. We go to mill, we go to frat parties and stuff like that. We'll start calling you. I was like, okay. And she added me as a favorite driver, because when I drove up, I said she added as a favorite driver, which was cool. But then it was like the fact that she was like, you know what? I'm going to call you when we get back because you can be our driver. And she's like, we like this big old truck. I'm like, that's what I do airport. When I had my little Beamer and I used to try to take the Beamer trunk is too small. It's way too small. And I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I need to get something different. So I got the big ass Beamer. Now I can roll. What up, Dom the Bomb? What's good? The Professor MicDrop, because you be schooling these fools, driving a big black magic school bus. Man. So Dish Rag could take notes and run away from low-income housing and stop teaching people how to catch a case. Exactly. I mean, there's so many ways you can just invest 100, 200. I mean, I bought my truck at $500 a month. That big ass truck, $500 a month. I can make $500 in 1 day. So I make $500 in 1 day. That's 29 days of income for me. The truck pays for itself in 1 day. I just wake up, start driving, doing my private clients, doing apps, whatever I got to do, make the 500, 29 other days. The Beamer cost me like $670 or something like that. So the next day or the next 2 days could pay for the Beamer. So 3 days a month, 3 days I work every month pays for my cars. That's it. 3 days. After that, I got 27 days left. 27 days to make mortgage, to make food, to make, utilities, insurance. I got 27 days. That's almost 4 weeks. So you got 3 whole weeks, 3 weeks and 6 days to sit back and just make as much money as you want to make. Why not throw some investments in there too? Throw something simple. I mean, that's the thing about Dante. He's thinking too much about content. YouTube content doesn't pay a lot. I've been driving so much. The other day, YouTube paid me $18 one day for content. They pay me $18 in a 24-hour period. 24 hours, YouTube paid me $18. That's less than $1 an hour I made on YouTube. Less than $1 an hour. Pay me $18 an hour. I mean, $18 for a whole 24-hour period. You can't survive off of less than $1 an hour. You just can't. It's impossible. If you're not making even $1 an hour on YouTube, how can you do that? And that's why I'm out driving. That's why I'm out making, $150 per client, $300 a client, $200 a client, $75 a client, $97 a client. I go out and make my money in the streets. I work every day. I get up and work. Like I worked before I got on this live stream. I'll probably get off the live stream and work some more and then take me a nap. We stay working. We're not the lazy channel thinking, I'm going to live off of AdSense. I got $18 the other day. $18 in a 24-hour period. You can't make a living like that. That's why I tell folks, man, keep your day job. Because you don't know what YouTube might pay me $111 one day because they really pushing my videos. They really pushing. Pay me $111. I get a couple of super chats, super thanks. Might get $130 total. Then the next day I get $18. So in 2 days, I go from 130 to 18. That's $148 in 2 days. That's about $70 a day, 75 bucks every day. 75 this day, 75 that day. You can't live off of $75 a day, even on good days of YouTube. If you're pulling in 150,000 views a day, 250,000 views a day, that's different. But when you're at the level that we're at, we don't have the type of content. Like I said, my content is stable content. It rolls through. It's people working on cars. People say, man, I got to work on my Beamer today. So they pull up a Beamer. Bam, there's my Beamer right there. Ooh, some Beamer videos. Let's check them out. And that's what people do. Like I said, I'll show you some of my Beamer videos. Like people hit them every day. And there's always somebody in my BMW videos looking things over. Let me see if I can go in here real quick. YouTube Studio. Bam. And they're easy videos. They're not that complicated at all. It's just people looking over the videos, just saying, hey man, I appreciate you dropping this video. I was just doing this. Let me see. Where is that? Okay. 8 hours ago. Let me open this for you real quick. Share screen. Video comments. Share. There we go. Where is it at? I thought it was going to be in here. Wait a minute. That's not it. Let me go in here. Share screen. Video details, maybe. No, that's not it either. Wait a minute. Is that on another screen somewhere? I'm trying to look to see where these screens are coming from. Oh, it was open over here. All right. That's why I wouldn't do it. It had another screen open somewhere. I don't know, because I got so many monitors open right now. I have no idea. All right, let's go in here real quick. Let's go BMW. And let's show all videos. Show all. Because I'm going to show you guys exactly like the certain videos that people are hitting up all the time. Oil mileage. Yeah, this one has 124,000 analytics right here. Let's go in here real quick. Share screen. And like I said, I don't mind sharing my analytics. A lot of people won't share their analytics. Okay, so this video right here has 124,000 views on it. And just over the past 2 days, 337 people have watched this video. 337. This video's been online since November the 28th of 2022. 100 people have subscribed. Every day this video gets hits. Every single day through YouTube search and external. Now, when you see I go through the comments, we'll sort by brand. Like 16 hours ago, somebody said that 3 days ago, 13 days ago, we could sort by newest. There was somebody who was in here like 8 hours ago. Ooh, I think that was on breaks. 4 days ago, 3 weeks ago, a month ago. And the thing is with these videos, this video was dropped, like I said, almost 3 years ago. This November would be 3 years ago it was dropped. These are all the videos right here. And these videos are dropping over 3 years ago. Here's analytics right here. This one dropped November the 17th, 2022. 164 people have tried to look for how to reset their brake pads mileage. So these videos are constantly like going up. People are always looking at these videos to see exactly how to do stuff. And that's why I say when you got evergreen content, the video will always go up. It won't ever go down. Like here's 8 hours ago, somebody said, hey, it works. Auto hold needs to be off or else it'll be unsuccessful. Then 4 days ago, somebody spoke on it. 8 days ago. So I'm always going back and forth with people in these comments all the time because these are the evergreen videos that people are always on my repair videos. So I'm always talking to people on my repair stuff. Now, some of the rideshare stuff, they'll come in every once in a while, this and that. But usually it's the repairs. People are always on my channel looking up the repairs. Good morning, Lipstick. Morning. And that's why I tell you, it doesn't make a difference what your channel content is. If you have a car and you change the air filter in it, record yourself changing the air filter. Throw it on a video. Say how to change the air filter in a 2017 Monte Carlo. Whatever. Somebody's going to look it up one day. Somebody's going to say, you know what? I wonder how hard is it to change my own air filter. They're going to look your video up and they say, man, I've been paying a shop to do that. You telling me that's all it was? Man, I'm going to start doing that shit myself. It could be how to reset a menu in your car, how to reset this menu. So you video yourself and you reset the menu and you show people, oh shit, that's what's up. Is that easy? This is MicDrop. How would you handle taking out a strip motor mount bolt? Angle grinder. Well, if it's a bolt and it's going into something, it's actually screwing into something instead of a slide. If it's a bolt that just slides in and out, then yeah, you could probably angle grind it and slide and like punch it out. But if it slides in and out, then you're gonna have to drill a hole into it, like tap a hole into it and just that's it. Tap a hole into it and just hit it with a drill, and it should just pop right out. Once it locks in, it'll pop right out. So what's up, Cassandra? Yeah, I posted a video of me putting tiles on my apartment living room floor. That's what it is. That's what it is. And it's like, while you're doing your candles, exactly. And that's the thing. You can basically do anything, any type of video, and it can potentially be an evergreen video. Like just making these candles that fast, I'll probably clip that part and use it as its own standalone video, and it'll be a 20-minute video showing people how to make your own candle like that quick. So even though this live stream will be its own live stream, I can clip the beginning of this live stream and say, hey, this is how you make your candle. I can narrate through it. I can chop it up to say, okay, on this part, this is what I did. And it gets right into it. And it shows people, you know, young folks who says, well, I got money, but I don't know what to do with it. I want to have a job, but I don't want to have a job. What can I do? Just make candles. Sit at home all day, make a whole table full of just nothing but candles. Get soy candles so you can get different colors. Get beeswax candles if you just want the straight yellow because it's beeswax. And just make candles all day and then find a demographic to take it to. Take it to doctor's office, dentist's office. You can take candles anywhere and ask somebody, hey, do you want to, I do homemade candles at home. I make these candles, they're scented, they're slow burn, so they last a while. This and that. Would you like to buy a candle? And that's why I did one of each kind. I did a wick, but I also did a wooden stick because I wanted to make sure which one's going to burn the longest. I'll start them at the same time and see which one, because I'll cut the wooden wick down here and the regular wick down here. And I want to see how long these things take to burn. So if I say, hey man, the candle with the wick, it burns very slow compared to the wooden candle. The wooden candle kind of burns a lot faster. Then I know to use the wick. So if I do the wick, yeah. Say, can you do both here and TikTok doing your candle? Can you do both here and TikTok doing your candle? I don't know. I mean, my TikTok channel was crazy. I haven't posted there in a couple of weeks. It's nuts over there. But I'm pretty sure I could probably find a way how to post on TikTok. I've never went live on TikTok. TikTok keeps bothering me to go live. Go live, Jeff, go live. I'm like, I don't want to go live on TikTok. I don't know why. It's not my, I love doing my TikTok videos. They go crazy and we all, you know, debate and chat in the thread and everything. I just don't know if I'm ready for TikTok is too much. In a channel, actually my TikTok, I got more subscribers and I get more views per videos. But and there's some money sitting in there. I just don't know what to do with none of that shit. So I just leave it. I just don't even touch it. You're like, you don't do nothing? Nope, I don't touch none of that shit. I don't mess with it. And I was going to actually have somebody administrate my TikTok account because they do TikTok and I don't. I do YouTube. And I was like, well, if you administrate my account, then I give you a percentage of whatever it makes every month. You get a cut of it. I just don't want to be bothered with TikTok and YouTube at the same time. TikTok, like I said, YouTube, I can sit on a live stream 2, 3, 4 hours. I haven't done it on TikTok yet. So, but people tell me if you go on TikTok, you get all these gifts. You do all of this stuff. You have battles, gifts. It's crazy. It's very involved, very involved. So one day I might actually try it, but I need to actually get with somebody that knows what TikTok is, how to use it. Then I'll start working with it. In the meantime, I just post videos and just let it rip. Just let it rip and do what it does. See, I may find it and report it on my channel, repost it on my channel tomorrow. Okay, cool. See, I'm about to start making Christmas ornaments. Oh, and I know this one lady, she makes Christmas wreaths. Man, she make bank. Her wreaths be like amazing though. It's like shit you see in Better Homes and Gardens. I'm like, and she be taking her time, make them with the bows on them, everything, do crazy shit and be making bank with that. Like I said, it's always a market for somebody out there. When people are saying, oh, I can't find a job. They ain't paying me enough per hour. Then you be the job. Go out, invest money into something that you could do, and then you market yourself. You advertise yourself. You do distribution. You do, shipping and receiving with shit coming to your house and you going to the post office. You do all of that. You got to be the company. And there's not enough people out there who want to be the company. They want to go work for a company that pays them an exorbitant amount of money, but they ain't doing shit but sitting at a desk all day. It's like, how about you go downstairs and do shipping and receiving? How about you do, you run to the bank to make deposits or you take money out. Then you got to go through and research equipment. Then you got to buy equipment. You got to have maintenance on equipment. Then you got to, sometimes you break shit. You got to go just get something new. I mean, it's a lot to run a business, and a lot of people don't want to put that. They don't put forth that effort. They just want to wake up and be paid. I'm like, for what? Like, what did you do today? I'm here. Okay, a lot of people are here. What do you want to be paid for? Because I'm here. You can get the fuck out of here. Now you're not, if you're not helping the company do anything, if you just being here is your benefit, I'm here. We can have somebody else here. You got to come in and say, you know what, I'm here and this is what I do for this company. I deserve the money. If you can't do that, you might want to say, I'm gonna start my own business, man. And then you'll see how really hard it is to order parts. Like, I just sent some quotes out last night. I think my quotes ended up at $390 for a U-joint and a front axle seal. A U-joint and a front axle seal on a Titan, a big Nissan Titan. Now, I don't know how much the shop quoted them, but mine is price, labor, everything. Because I got to take the whole hub off. I got to take the axle out. I got to take the old seal out, put the new seal back in, put the whole axle back in, get everything laced up with the wheel again. Then I got to go over to the drive shaft, take the drive shaft off, get the U-joint, pop the old U-joint out, put the new U-joint in, put it all back together again. So I quoted them $390. Said $390. Now, it might take me about maybe 3-4 hours. But it's a easy. It'll be at my garage right here at my house. I ain't gotta go nowhere. Just make me some coffee or whatever. Jack the truck up. Start get my air equipment out. Start working on everything. I'm cool. I like working at my house. But if I wanted to go work for somebody else and they wouldn't pay me what I was worth, I just say, well, I'm gonna go home and work. I wouldn't complain and cry about it. I just say, well, I'm gonna go home and work then. That's it. Because I know how to market myself. I know how to give an estimate. I know how to go research stuff. I know how to look up part numbers. Because when I said, send me all the paperwork the shop sent you, I look up the part numbers. I go find the part numbers and I give it to them at cost. Okay, this is what the parts cost. This is my labor, whatever. Don't know what the shop quoted you, but this is my quote right here. And that's how you run your own business. So you don't got to sit around and complain all the time if you're not getting paid. Just be the business. We're adults around here, man. We adults around here. We don't look for pity. We don't play the pity party. We say, it's time to make money. And this crazy dog. What's up, crazy buddy? What's up, buddy? This looks so cool. Man, that smells good. That smells really good. That smells good. I don't know. This is going. Man, they're still very warm too. Very warm. Man, this is gonna be a fun burn. That's gonna be a fun burn right there. I'm gonna be addicted to candle making. Like, hey man, what's up, you cute or whatever? What's good? What's good? No, I'm in the same room. I'm just angled differently. Like usually the candle's angled this way, going straight back this way. But because I had to use a separate table to sit something on, then I had to come over here. So that's why I got all my candle making stuff in front of me, because I had to get my candle making table, get all my equipment set up. And now people see how to make a candle. How to make a candle. Yeah. What's up, Nia's? What's good? What's good? Nia's narrative. Yeah, so that's what we did today. We sat in here today. We made a couple of candles. These are like little 4-ounce candles. So we made these, started from scratch, ran them through the candle cooker, added some scent to it. I got cactus and sandalwood. We added some cactus and sandalwood. This is pretty good. Let me see something. Yeah, this is exactly what the candles smell like. Yup. Oh yeah. I'm gonna use a little bit more because this is super strong in here. But I can smell it in there though. I added quite a bit. But oh yeah, because it's up to here right now. I don't know. Maybe I could add more next time. I don't know. I'll see how people add, like how much, stuff they add. Because I'm just doing a test run right now. If I want to add more, I'll add more. But definitely though, man, you guys, we're gonna do something crazy, man. See, when we get another pool live, man, it's like what, 80 degrees outside right now. The pool is done. I'm in the process of cleaning it though, because right now, like I said, it rained a lot, so it's got a lot of bad water in it and stuff like that. So I'm gonna end up cleaning out the pool, getting it back to being crystal blue again. I've been running it. I gotta pull the filters out today and redo it again. So this is what a minute. Say you got a settlement of 100 grand. What would you do with it? Invest in ETF, stocks, or business and high yield savings account? I would invest in myself. I'm pretty sure of what I can do. Now, when you invest in stocks or anything else, when you invest in somebody else, there's a risk involved. Even with investing into yourself, there's a risk involved. But I mitigate my own risk by hedging my own bet. Like when I bought my cars or when I bought my trucks, that's an investment into myself, into my own business. I go out, I market heavy. I got other alternatives of what I can do with my truck, how I can use the money, how I can do things. When you give your money to somebody else, you can't check on them every day. You can't call them and bug them every day. Hey, what are you doing with my money? What you doing with my money? Did we make any money today? Well, the stock market's moving pretty slow. We only made like 5%. We only made 2%. We only made 1%. All right, okay. You can't harass them every day. So when you give somebody your money, you might mess around and find out in a year, be like, oh shit, I invested 100,000. We're down to 84. So I lost 16 grand. Yeah, you lost 16 grand, but we can get it back. We can get it back. So I'm like, I'd rather just invest in myself. I'm like, listen, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go out, buy some equipment. I'm going to buy this, and this. Start this little small business. Next thing you know, I'm up now. I'm up. I mean, I'm good for flipping money. That's what I do. Like I said, I bought my truck. It pays for itself. I only pay $500 a month for my truck. I can make $5 grand a month. So I'm 10Xing my own money. Imagine if you had $100,000 and you 10X to $100,000. That's $1 million a month you making off $100,000. If I can 10X 500, I could probably 10X 100,000. But it's going to be something I have to control, that I have to come through and say, I'm going to run the show. This is what I want to do with my money. And this is how I'm going to do it. It might be 3 cars, running 3 cars at the same time, making sure that they're staying running, making sure I'm flipping money. It could be that when I'm renting out the cars to people I trust and that I know, and we already got a business deal set up together. There's so many ways to make money out there with money other than giving it to somebody else and then trusting them to not burn through it. They got this one guy, can't remember his name, but he's online right now. $112 million he took from people. $112 million Ponzi scheme. He took money from people, claimed he was investing it, and he spent it. He blew it all. It's that risk. It's that risk. You be like, man, everybody's giving 100,000, 200,000, 1.2 million, 10.5 million. They turn around, where's my money at? Oh, we spent it. What do you mean you spent it? I invested that money with you. Oh yeah, we spent it. We spent it. That's the risk when investing with other people. It's always a risk with it, because they even tell you there's no guarantee you're going to get your money back. If somebody tells me there's no guarantee you're going to get your money back, I'm going to invest in myself. I'm like, well, there's one guarantee. If I'm going to blow through my money, I'm going to blow through my money. I don't want you to blow through it. You got a nice house. You got a nice car. You done took a trip to Barbados and back. You got your kids over in Germany kicking it, partying and everything. I call, where my money at? Oh man, you lost it all. I didn't lose it all. You partied on my money. You lived on my money. So if I know people are willing to do that, I'll just invest it in myself. I'll find something. I'm like, you know what? I'll have the side of my house built out, have a huge lift built, like a shop lift built, have it covered and everything else. And now I'm like, you know what? Now I'm amping my business up. I don't have to do it in my driveway with a jack now. Now I got a big ass jack on the side. They lift the whole car up and now I can get up under it, drop the transmissions down that way. Got a tall transmission jack. So now the transmission is resting on the tall jack instead of me being under the car. I can move a lot faster. So it's like, there it is right there. Yeah, investing in stock is more losers than winners. I'm telling you. So it's like, man, see, I meant buy and hold for 20 years for retirement. You could do that. You could buy and hold for 20 years. I mean, but it's no guarantee you might even live another year. That's what I tell people. I mean, I bought stock before and I've let it sit around for 2-3 years and it tanked. Shit happens. I bought stock and sold it real fast when it skyrocketed. I mean, buying and holding for 20 years, you got to think, what company's going to be around for 20 years? What company do you think is going to be around for 20 years with your money in 20 years? A lot of companies going under. A lot of companies laying people off right now. A lot of companies shutting their doors, claiming bankruptcy right now. And if you trust your money to companies that are all going belly up right now, there's more power to you. It's a lot of companies going belly up. Yeah, what up, young boy? Exactly. Investing in the market is different. That's the index. When you invest in an index, it's kind of different. It's kind of different. But I'm like, I'm a person, I'm a self-believer. But see, I'm an accountant, so I'm a financial guy. I've seen people invest money in casinos, invested money into building things, invested money into business, other than investing into the stock market. I've seen people say, okay, we got a $2.6 million build out budget that we need to get this thing built out so we can get a return on our investment. They didn't put 2.5 million in the stock market. We knocked buildings down and rebuilt buildings and put shops and everything in there. We invested money into us doing business. So sometimes you've got to invest money into yourself if you trust and you believe yourself. If you don't and you want to throw it in the stock market, by all means, throw it in the stock market. Nobody can stop you from doing that. But I'm one of those people that says, you know what? I'm going to go out and buy me another jack. Because I know the jack I got now, I bought this jack in, damn, how long have I had this jack? At least since 2003. And it's 2025 now. So I bought a jack for like almost $200. The big hydraulic jack, the big orange one you see me with all the time. I bought that in 2003. That jack has done so many jobs for me since 2003. It was a good investment. It's lifted a lot of cars. That jack, that $200 has made me so much money in the past 23 years. And it's the only jack I had to buy. So when I invest in stuff like that, I invest in a jack. That jack lifts up, does brakes. Lift up, does transmissions. Lift up, I can drop out, whatever I need to get in from the bottom. Oil jobs. I can do oil changes. I can do differentials. I can do whatever I want to do. Muffler systems, exhaust, everything. That jack that I bought for a $200 investment has made me so much money. It is like I don't even think there's a number for how much money that jack has made me. And I bought it in Vegas, use it in Vegas, use it in St. Louis. Now I'm using it here in Arizona. And that jack has made so much money since 2003. Crazy money. So it's like I invested in myself because I believe in myself. If I was to buy a jack for 200 and never make money with it, just use it just for my own cars, I mean, it's not really an investment. It's a expense. It's a purchase. But when I buy stuff, I think of what can I do to help my community with this? What can I do? Ooh, I'm going to start a small company. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Jack made a lot of money. All the tools in my garage made a lot of money. All my air equipment made a lot of money. Air compressors, like left and right. I got so many air compressors over the past, probably since 2003. Me and John drove up to Palmdale. They got the big 60-gallon one. Me and John Winters drove out there and got it. Sold that one to a truck driver. Bought the new ones that I got now. I'm always getting money, always flipping products and money. So it's like, yeah, always bet on yourself because I believe in myself enough to bet on myself. But there are a lot of people who wouldn't dream of taking an engine out of a car. Like, man, I'm not taking no engine out. I got a big ass engine hoist in my garage. I can't tell you how many engines I've taken out with that thing. And I bought that back in 2013. So I bought that in 2013, Harbor Freight. Bought it in 2013. And so it's 12 years old right now. That engine hoist is pulled. I don't know how many engines. Can't tell you how many engines I've gotten out of cars with that. But it's paid for itself 10 times over, 20 times over. I don't even know. Because the amounts I charge to pull engines and put engines back in, I mean, I think my first job, that thing had already probably was triple what I paid for it. Who knows? It's just, I don't know. Like I said, I'll put money on shit. If somebody says, hey man, if I give you $1,000 and I invest in your mechanic business with $1,000, I'm like, well, it depends on what I do with the 1,000. Because if I do with the $1,000, if I have to put 6,000 and you put 1,000 for a total of 7,000, then you're 1,000 over 7,000 invested. I'm 6,000 over 7,000 invested. So it's not going to be a 50-50. If we both put 1,000 in, now we're 50-50. You're 1,000 over 2,000. I'm 1,000 over 2,000. But if you put 1,000 in and I put 6 in, we don't get half and half. You can't do that. That's not how it works. And that's why I have a hard time letting people invest in what I'm doing, because until they understand percentages and ratios, because they think, well, if I give you $100, don't I get half the money? I'm like, but do you know how much I invested into it? I invested this much into it. This same exact job. This is how much I put into it. Oh, damn. Well, yeah, it's a little different. It's like if you bought something for 10 grand and I came and gave you $50 and said, can I get half the money? You'd be like, bro, I just put 10 G's in it. Yeah, but I gave you $50. Yeah, it's only, I gave you $50 on this job, bro. $50 on this job. Can I get half the money? Say, no, I'll tell you what. We'll give you $150 back. We'll triple your money back. No, I can't do that, man. I want a few grand. Not if I'm only making a few grand, because you put 50 in and I put 10 grand in. It's a difference. You can't get the same amount I get. It's like, nah. Where'd I get all the candle making supplies? Off eBay. I just did it all on the live stream. When you play the live stream back, I showed the whole screen of where I got it from, how much it costs, and I showed a lot of different models of it too. So there's a lot of different models. So once you play the stream over, you'll be like, oh, now I see. But I'm not gonna make this live stream too long anyways. It was just like early morning live stream, candle making live stream. We had a cute, cool little business talk real quick. And so what I'll end up doing is, like I said, chopping up this line, because I'm going to take out the candle making part in the beginning and make its own standalone video with it, so everybody can kind of see how the video is made. And I'll also put the part where I actually, bought the stuff and where I got it from in the video as well. So if people say, oh, I want that. It's like, you trust eBay? Man, I've been using eBay since I don't even know, 2003. Let me look at my eBay account. I'll tell you when I became an eBay member. And I actually used to be an eBay seller. Since 2003. I have been on eBay since 2003. And I have a 100% positive feedback with 1,732 sales and purchases. Because I used to sell and purchase on eBay. So I bought over 1,700. Bought and sold over 1,700. 100% feedback. Because I pay for everything. And if it don't work, I just return it. So, and honestly, I think maybe on eBay, I don't even know if I've ever been stiffed. I'm pretty sure I have. I just can't think of it right now. But I've been an eBay member since 2003. The email account that I used on this is my JWatch2000. I had an email saying JWatch2000. Now, the email is not even there now because I put everything to my current email. But my username is JWatch2000. That's how long ago I've started with eBay shit. I've been on eBay. It says I've been a member since April the 4th, 2003. April the 4th, 2003 is when I got my eBay account. This is crazy. I never looked at it. I knew it was a long time. So I've been on eBay for over 22 years. I've been an eBayer for over 22 years. Most of my motorcycles have been built off of eBay. I've had like 9 motorcycles. I bought my first bike in 1998. 2003, I had a CBR 900RR. Jersey was like 1. So I had the 900RR back then. And that was like my third bike, I think. Because I had the 250, the 6, the 900RR. Then I had about 6 or 7 other bikes. So I'm up to about 10 bikes now. I'm up to about 10 motorcycles. But every bike I've had, either I went to Honda to get stuff or I went on eBay. Most of everything I got was eBay. Like I said, I even bought a tire the other day because, like I said, I found out where I bought the tires from. So I just ordered one more. That's going to be my new spare. Or I might put it on the car take the tire that got the nail out, take that off, fix it from the inside, really get it real good, and then use that as my new spare now. I was with eBay like 20 years ago. Mo, yeah. I'm one of the OGs. I am one of the OGs when it comes to eBay. I'm old school. So yeah, we the 300. And I'm like I said, I bought a car off of eBay. I bought my Mercedes. I had a 1995 S420. I bought it off of a doctor in San Francisco. I was working at Leroy Sportsbook when it was Leroy's. Now it's William Hill Gaming. And I saw this car online. And these cars are going for like $20,000. And it was almost at the end of the auction. And it was at 10 grand. These cars were going for 20 G's. Somebody, it just like didn't get looked at. So I bid on it and I won it. I was like, oh shit, I just won a car for like 10,000 bucks. So I had a mechanic drive, and you could cancel your transaction if you want to. So if everything on the auction is not what it says, so I paid a mechanic 75 bucks. Oh man, what happened? Oh, this thing collapsed. My candle collapsed. Oh man, look at that. Like, you see that little, it's like a little dip in it right there next to the stick. There's a dip. I don't know what that means. I don't know. But I paid a mechanic $75, and he was up in San Francisco. He drove, checked the car out, sent me a report back saying everything checked out. No check engine light, starts, runs, shifts through all gears. It's a solid purchase. So I wired the people the money. After I wired them the money, I paid them like $350 or something. And they threw it on the truck and they had it shipped to my house. So I was at work when they called and said, hey, we're here to deliver a car for Jeff Watts. I said, well, let me leave work real quick. I left work, come pulling up the street to my house, see this big ass transporter truck with a Mercedes sitting on back of it. And it's the same Mercedes that 50 Cent had in Get Rich or Die Trying. Exact same Mercedes, but mine was black and his was white. It had the stock Mercedes wheels, everything. So of course, you know me, I can't leave shit stock. So I was like, you know what? Within a month, I already had my 20s on it. I had the big, the D22s. Man, that car was sick. I had the D20. Man, I'm gonna see if I can find that car. Where can I find that car at? It's got to be somewhere on this computer. No, I don't think it's on this computer. It's on. I think it's probably on. I think it's on Facebook. Let me see something real quick. I'm gonna see if I can find this car. I'm gonna show you guys what this is one of my favorite cars right here. Let me see if I can go through my. I'm full time on YouTube now. Photos. All right, let's go through photos. Albums. Let's go in albums. Man, these are some old photos back in the day. Wait a minute. Those are reels. These are albums. Where is my cars at? I know I have to have cars in here. Okay, I'm looking through everything. I'm going to find these cars in a minute. That was a Scottsdale conference I actually went to a long time ago. That's crazy. I'm going to open this and see something. My Scottsdale conference. Yep, that was a long time ago. And I took my motorcycle to it. Wait a minute. I'm going to find this car for y'all. And when y'all see this car, y'all see why. Let me see. Boys Time. Maybe it's in Boys Time. It's me and my son used to hang out. There it is. Bam. There it is. This was the day that it actually showed up. I found it. I told you I just got to think a little bit. Bam. All right, that's me. This is me with my son when he was young. And it says, just bought the Benz in 2004. The semi dropped it off this day from Cali. Hence the Cali plate. That was June the 11th, 2009. That was my car. And my son, that's little Jers right there. So just bought the Benz in 2004. So I posted that picture in 2009, but this picture comes from 2004. But that's what it looked like when the shippers dropped it off at my house. That car right there. That was my car. And this kid right now is 23 years old. This kid is 23. But this was the day they dropped my car off. And I was like, yes, got my car. And let me see where I'm gonna find it again. That's him with his dirt bike. I bought him a dirt bike and let him go crazy. That was one of my old dogs right here, CJ. This is the crazy dog right there. He was a Jack Russell Terrier, super crazy dog. Where the hell? And that's him when he was out riding. And this was one of the girls I dated. This was her uncle's car in California. That kid is 23 now. And this is the Impala. This Impala was actually in a magazine. It was a magazine out in Santa Paula. Look at it, April 10th, 2004. Damn, that's an old picture. I always been around cars. Where the hell? Oh, there it is. Bam. So that's what it looked like after I put the rims on it. Now this kid is a different kid. He's actually 17 now. So my 23-year-old, and this was my 3-car garage right here. So this is what the car looked like after I got a hold of it. I put my own rims on it. I was like, yeah. I was like, let me get rid of these old dusty ass stock wheels and put what I want on it. So that's what I ended up putting on it right there. So I was like, oh yeah, let me put and they call them D22s. Man, that thing was like the mothership. That shit used to cruise down the street. Man, I used to love that car. Where is it at? Somewhere in here. That was my old motorcycle there. Oh, let's see. I know I got other pictures of that car in here somewhere. Let me see some. Oh, this was back in my. These were back in the days when I used to run marathons and stuff. I actually ran like this Ragnar. This is when I used to run. That was a long time ago. That's when I used to run. I used to be like fit back in the day because I had to run all the damn time. Now I don't run. I'm just easy going now. You can't pay me to run. This was us in the garage when we had to go and work on a plane. We started putting the engine in the Bug. We was working on the plane and we ended up putting the engine in the Volkswagen Bug while we was out there. We stupid. Where's this other car picture at? I know I got another picture of my car in here somewhere. Pictures are super old, man, super old. And that was my old bird. I used to have a bird named Mona. That was my bird right there. I had a bird named Mona. Like, nah. Oh, Mona. Yep, my old birds. I used to cut my kid's hair all the time. That was me cutting his hair. Back in 2005, cutting my kid's hair. Yeah, these is old shit. I bought him one of these little motorcycles. He couldn't even fit on the damn thing. I bought it for him. This is funny shit. I should send that to him. He's in Japan right now. He's 23 living in Japan. I should send him this and say, hey, dude, you remember this? He'll be dying laughing. He'd be like, Dad, what are you doing? Oh, yeah. You had a parrot named Kiku in South. Okay, you had Kiku. This is back to my health insurance class. All right, Miss Queens, go get it. Get that money. Get it. Yeah, but that was my old Mercedes back then. Man, I'm trying to see some. That was man, I'm telling you, these pictures are so old. This is back when I used to run my motorcycles too hard. Let me see. Yep, so that was one of the bikes. That was one of my 600. That was Reba. That was my 600 right there. So I used to drive her at the track. That was Sheba. I had Reba. Reba was multicolored, and Sheba was on the track next to her. Sheba was a solid color motorcycle. She was all black, but I used to tow the bikes in the back of a little U-Haul. That's the Escalade I got sitting around the corner right now. That's my big old Escalade right there. That thing done towed trailers everywhere. Yep, crazy kid. Yep, that's Sheba right there. Fastest bike I ever had, man. That bike was crazy. See, those are my two bikes right there. So each one was number 73. So I would run this one on the track for a few runs. Then I drop it off and then I take that one. I'll take the multicolored bike. Because the multicolored bike, this one was a 600. So this one here was a 600. That was the 1000. So I used to get on tracks and go crazy on these fucking bikes, man. We used to have a lot of fun back then. A lot of fun. But now, I'm too old for this shit, man. I'm too old for this shit. There was something where I popped the chain, too. I'm going to see if I can find one where I popped the chain at. No, I can't find it in this one. And then this is a folder here where I used to post about a lot of my jobs. So this is where I would do like, you know, ball joints, and I would post about my jobs. I still got that gun right here. And I would show people like what I would do. Like, so they would say, hey, you know what? They come on Facebook and they'd be like, hey, Jeff, I got a cousin that need a car repair. This is how they would find me all the time, because I was always putting all my repairs online. So all my repairs, people would just see, and they'd see what I was doing. I was working. Oh, that was the day I did a engine detail, the before and after engine detail jobs. But that's basically what I used to do. And I used to use my Escalade. This is my Escalade right here. And I was working on a Mercedes water pump. So I was doing Mercedes water pumps, everything back then. I used to have a lot of fun. I probably got pictures in here working on, this is where I painted an engine. That's where I did an actual engine paint job and redid everything. That was crazy. That was a crazy job. This is where I had to work on a big old 250. Those are all the parts that I put in that car. I souped his engine up. I put all these parts in this damn car. Everybody was like, dude, that engine looks sick, man. I'm like, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, that was back in the day, though. That was back in the day. Now, I'm making candles now. Yeah. I'm not, you know, working on cars. I'm making candles now. That's what I'm doing. It's like, oh, yeah. See, soon you're going to be, what is it? Soon you're going to be working on wheelchairs. Exactly. Exactly. No, named Theo Bartholomew. Yeah. Man. See, changing my control arms at age 20 is not the same at 40. Man. And see, that's the thing. That's what cracks me up. I'm always working on cars, and I stay mobile somehow, man. I know a lot of people, they just say, you know, my body's locking up. I can't work on cars like I used to. Man, I be killing it. I don't know what the hell this is about there. If that was an air pocket or something, I don't know. I bet that was an air pocket in there. Because it looks funny, because you see that air pocket right there in the top? This one don't quite have it. This one doesn't have it, but this one has it's like an air pocket or something like that. So I got to make sure when I'm pouring stuff that no air bubbles or no air pockets end up in there. I wonder how did that work out? How did that happen? I bet it was an air pocket in there, which explains why I was probably up so high. Who knows? But yep. No, it's like crazy. You funny, man. And see, that's the thing. I used to drive a lot more and be out the house. Now it's not that I'm a homebody, but it's like there's no reason to go out the house. As a matter of fact, let me show you why I don't leave the house. And after I show you guys why I don't leave the house, I'm gonna have to end up, you know, ending the live stream. But I'm gonna show you this first, because I still gotta eat breakfast and I got shit to do. But let me show you why I do not leave my house that often. Let me show you something. And when you see this, you'll be like, yeah. These people, man, I don't know. They're nuts. Let me see something. Oh, hate when I do that. Stop. Okay, like this. Let me go in here and turn this. Let me show you. I'm going to show you why I rarely leave my house and I don't have time to be playing with people out in the public. This right here, it says, woman killed after argument over not saying thank you. Listen to this.
We have new details on a woman's murder at a Dallas shopping center that escalated from a courteous gesture to a violent confrontation. Good evening, I'm Steve Egan.
Listen to this.
Fox 4's Alex Boyer live with the details from arrest records. Alex.
Hey guys, and according to that arrest warrant affidavit, we now know that it was the victim who got mad at the suspect for not saying thank you after she held the door open for the suspect at an area business. Well, that ended up spilling over into another nearby business where the arguing continued, and then once they were outside, that is when that verbal altercation turned deadly.
The shooter was telling them, come outside, like, let's handle it outside, like, you know, let's fight outside. And the mom and the daughter were kind of just like telling her to like go away. Like,
This 27-year-old nurse,
This is
who asked
crazy.
that we not use her name, had just walked out of this PetSmart store located off West Wheatland Road in the southeast Oak Cliff area of Dallas Tuesday afternoon when she noticed two women, one with her 20-year-old daughter, arguing in the parking lot. Moments later, she heard gunshots.
but the mom and daughter tried to like get in their car and like de-escalate the situation, but the lady wasn't having it. So they ended up starting to fight. And then that's when the lady pulled out her gun and shot her.
Dallas police later identified the suspect as 22-year-old Kiona Hampton. She fled the scene in her car, but was arrested hours later with the help of surveillance video that captured her image, car, and license plate. The witness ran to help and put her training to work, performing CPR.
The daughter was next to the mom the whole time. She like, it's hard because like, you know, the screaming of a child for her mother is never easy, and it's never going to leave my head.
The victim, identified as Cecilia Simpson, died at the hospital. All of
Crazy.
this started on the other end of the shopping center at Five Below as both the suspect and victim exited the store with something that might seem like a simple gesture of courtesy. According to the arrest warrant affidavit, Simpson got upset at Hampton for not thanking her for holding the door. It spiraled quickly from there. Hampton, who reportedly waived her Miranda rights, confirmed that she engaged in the verbal dispute, entering the PetSmart twice and continuing the argument, throwing a drink bottle at Simpson's car when she was about to leave and engaging in a physical altercation with her.
Crazy.
Adding that she took out her gun and shot Simpson, stating she was trying to get Simpson away from her. And again, the victim's daughter was a witness to all of it.
I've been trying not to,
Crazy.
but just like, you know, being in high school, like my mom was such an important person during my lifetime, and she's the reason I became a nurse. My whole family is. Honestly, if I could just hug that daughter, like
That's
I
a
just feel
shame.
so bad for her, and I just want her to know that I did everything I could.
And that's why I don't leave my house like that. 20-something-year-old girl, mad. The lady held the door for her and was just like, you know, thank you. Trying to, you know, teach her some manners. Because, you know, when somebody holds the door before you, the least you can say is thank you, appreciate it. I say that all the time. I'm in and out of Circle K's and everything all the damn time. People always holding the door open for me. I'm like, oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you, sir. All right, cool. And, you know, it's just a kind gesture to say thank you. These new kids are so rude. It's like the lady was probably an older parent trying to teach her some manners in public. Like, hey, you know what? Thank you would be nice. And because she felt checked, like, oh, well, I don't owe you thank you. I don't got to say, she ended up killing the damn lady. The lady is trying to teach her, this is how you be polite in public. Maybe your mom never taught you how to be polite in public. When somebody holds the door open for you, thank you. When somebody gives you, hey, you can take this card. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It's a nice gesture. But this little kid was running around with a chip on her shoulder. Little ratchet ass little kid, probably thinking the world owed her something. Nose rings in, hair all purple and shit, and decided to shoot this lady because she was rude. The lady was nice. The lady was like, hey, listen, thank you would be nice. You know, I'm holding it. And then the thing is, it was at a Five Below. So it happened at Five Below, but yet the shooting didn't happen until PetSmart. The girl followed the lady and her daughter. The little girl followed the lady and her damn daughter all the way to PetSmart, was running in and out the store trying to antagonize her to come outside because she wanted to do something to the lady. She wanted to thug it out. I'm going to show y'all I'm thugged out. Followed the people all the way to another store, ran into the store twice to try to get them to come outside. Lady got in her car, leaving, and she shot her. Talking about some, oh, I was trying to get her away from me. Like, wait a minute. She was leaving. She wasn't even trying to be bothered with you. This is what it is when these people want to be all thugged out. Oh, I'm down for mine. She probably made a TikTok or an Instagram or something. Oh, yeah, this lady gonna hold the door for me. Talking about some thank you. Oh, I'm gonna show her. And I'm like, man. This is the thing, man. That's why I don't go outside. These people ain't got it, man. They ain't got it upstairs. Thank you, Cassandra. Yeah, both of my boys are older now. They're 23 and 17 now, so that was young. Like I said, all my stuff, I left all that shit on Facebook. All my pictures and stuff there, I can go back and look at when they were 1, 2. Sometimes I go back and just check it out. Be like, man, they done grew up. One living in Japan on his own. He decided to do it on his own. Like, he's not in the military or nothing. He decided he just wanted to live in a foreign country. He was like, I'm gonna go live in Japan. You know, I'm used to the place. I got friends over there. I'm gonna go take my chances over there. More power to you, bro. I mean, I didn't raise kids to be in the nest. When you grow up, you gotta go, man. You gotta do something with your life. You can't sit around all day trying to be on low income, asking me to go take out payday loans for you. No, hell no. Go live your life. Go do something. Get the fuck out of my face. And so it's like, it's interesting just to see them and how they're navigating the world right now. But yeah, these young kids, man, just angry at the world. Angry at the world. Angry. Killed a woman. Just killed her in cold blood because the woman was trying to teach her manners. You don't want to learn manners so much, you'd rather kill somebody than just saying, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have said thank you. I'm sorry. You're right. I should have said thank you. I'm sorry. You killed the lady like she's dead. Whole family. She's got jobs, friends, everything else. Everything's totally discombobulated right now because you decided to kill a lady because you don't have manners to be in public. This is what I'm saying, man. That's why I don't leave the house. You got people like that every day, operating outside every day. Shouldn't even have a gun. She's crazy. Why would you kill somebody because they try to teach you manners? Is teaching you manners that much of a threat to where you want to kill somebody because they're teaching you manners? Think about it. You're going to sit in prison for 25 years because somebody was trying to teach you manners when opening the door for you just by saying thank you. 25 years of your life gone. She going to get out being an old ass lady mad at the world now. Oh yeah, I got sent to jail because some lady tried to tell me what to do. No, she just tried to teach you manners. Probably manners you never got taught when you was young. And for somebody to do that, you're going to take out somebody's mom, take out somebody's daughter, take out somebody's wife, girlfriend, whoever she was, co-worker. Man, just stupid. And people be like, man, I don't go outside and mess with people. I don't mess with people because I see how some people operate on the internet, how they wake up with fight on their soul. They wake up wanting to fight. I wake up, I want to make candles. I wake up, I want to go wipe my car down, wash my car. I wake up, I take my dogs out back. We clean the pool filters and shit. I wake up easy. I don't bother nobody. But people get online and they just want to pick at you, peck at you, pick at you. Then they go out in the public and they start picking and picking and pecking at people. For what reason? Ask them, what are you picking for? Like, what's the deal? What's up with you? Because nobody's calling you. Nobody's messing with you. What's up with you to where you start picking and pecking at people? What's up with you? Is something wrong with you? But they want to find a reason to be mad at somebody when there is no reason. Just like, mind your business. Go about your business. Do whatever it is you do with your day. Think of something happy to do today. But yet instead, they wake up and they do things that are irreversible. And once it becomes irreversible, there's no I'm sorry sitting in court. I'm sorry. There's no I'm sorry. No, you can't talk to people after that. People don't want to be messing with you. They don't want to be bothered with you after that. They don't want to be bothered with you. So yeah, over petty issues, wasted their life. Wasted their life. For what reason though? That's the thing. For what? I mean, when I look at my son, you know, when they were like 10, 11, 12, and I used to wonder, what are these kids going to be like? What are they going to be like? I wonder what. One of them's about to get a football scholarship to go play. Hopefully he gets NIL deals so he can pay off my cars and shit. That's the way I look at it. If you get NIL deals, you better pay off my car because I was your coach for 5 years, goddammit. You owe me. So, my other one, he's a drone operator in the Sea of Japan. Not military. He's just a very smart kid to where people want to contract with him and have him work their drones, their underwater drone technology. Because he's it's brains and it's children and it's like life and its treasure. And you look at these kids, you never know what they're going to end up being. I am so glad my kids are not thugs. So glad they not thugs. So glad the world values my kids. And they say, you know, we want to hire you. We'll help you live in Japan. We got a contract over there. We'll fly you over there and you can work over there and live over there. You can do whatever you want to do over there. We got you covered. You work for our company. We got you covered. You could be a citizen over there in Japan legally, not an illegal immigrant, because you work for us and you're contracting in the Sea of Japan with ships and everything doing underwater drone technology. Okay. Those are the kind of kids you just like say, you know, I'm glad that kid, you know, came to the planet partly because of me. He came to the planet to be a benefit. He's not a bad kid. He's not something that I would be ashamed to say, that's my kid. You got a lot of people with kids in prison, done killed people, great people, assaulted people, this and that. And they got to say, yeah, that's my kid. It's like, what went wrong? What went wrong? How did that get to be your kid? What went wrong? Like, look at the path, the trajectory. What went wrong to where your kid ended up like that and not like that? Like, what went wrong? Did you just stop trying with that kid? Did you stop inspiring that kid, motivating that kid, leading that kid by example? My kids know me. I'm a garage dad. I'm in the garage cutting and welding and building shit. And if it ain't progressive, don't tell me about it. If my kids came up to me, oh yeah, Dad, you know, I was around the corner, we was finna scrap with these fools, this and that, and these fools was finna roll up on me, Dad, and we was finna scrap with these fools. I'd be like, you don't get the fuck out of my house. Yeah, you my kid, but don't come to my house with that bullshit. Get out of my house, man. Shut my door, lock my door behind you. Get out of my house. Because they know I'm not like that. They be like, Dad, you know, we bought this car. We thinking about selling it, but it needs some work done. Now I'm interested. Oh, you bought a car? Yeah, we bought a car. It's a 1990. It's a man. We just got to do something. What do you know about manual transmission rebuilds, Dad? That's what I want to talk about. Let's talk about that. Okay, we could do this. That's how my sons know how to approach me. They approach me like they got raised right. They don't approach me with no phony shit. Because you see all these people talking to their parents all sideways. Oh, yeah, these fools don't know me, cuz. Yeah, cuz. This and that, cuz. I'm this and that, cuz. I'll be like, man, if you don't get the fuck up out of my house. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, man? Shut my door and lock it behind you. Don't come to my house with that. Don't do that. If you are not a better version of me, I was a decent version. You have to be a better version. If you're a worse version than me, then we're setting generations backwards. Don't come out being worse than me. At least be better than me. And I don't mind having a kid to say, man, you better than your dad. I'm like, good. He should be. If we're going to advance the race, I hope you are better than me in everything you do. Hope you run faster, jump higher. Hope you get better test scores. I hope you get better jobs than me. I hope you are a 2.0 version of me. I hope so. Because you are a -1 version of me. We setting the shit backwards then. I don't want no backwards ass kid. I don't want to have the one to be a kid that's, yeah, man, my kid is this and that. And that. Motherfucker, what good can we do with that? You're setting people backwards. And it's like, no, I don't want to mess with that. I don't mess with that. I don't, exactly, Niz. I don't care about what society says. Oh, but your kid ain't going to be thugged out. He ain't going to be black. He ain't going to be this and that. Well, I'm glad. Because if that's black, being thugged out, if that's real black, being illiterate, I don't want my kid to be real black then. Because if that's your impression and version of real black, because my impression and version of real black is the people that built the pyramids. My impression of real black is the people that built aqueducts, the people that invented astronomy, the people that created mathematics. That's what I think blackness is. Because I've studied history. I know what black people come from. When you're lost and you don't know where black people come from, you think we're just illiterate ass people walking around with our pants sagging. We're geniuses. We're engineers. We're scientists. We're astronomers. We're religious people. Look at King Ra. Look at, all of the gods of ancient Egypt. All of this stuff is organized. Everything is so organized back then. How do we go from being organized to being completely lost ass people walking around thinking this thugged out shit is the way we supposed to be? It's backwards. It's so backwards. So now people say, well, you ain't real black. You ain't. I'm like, thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate you see me as a level up from that dumb shit you thinking. Because if you think real black is being like you, and I think real black is being like me, I'm real black according to me. You real black according to you. I don't want to be your real black. I want to be my real black. The intelligent, the engineers, the astronomers. That's what I want to be. That's what I see. So I don't play that shit. Say to me, black is a color. Black is a color? Black is a color, but it's also a race. Just like white is a race. White is a color. It's what it is. And we use it as a label. It's a tag. And I'm one of those people that I don't mind the tag. I'm proud to be black. Black is pure. Black is ebony. Black is space. Black is the most purest thing you can find out there. When you look at the deepest onyx black, you look at the strongest force in the universe is a black hole. I'm proud to be black. A lot of motherfuckers might be like, oh, I wish y'all was white. I don't. I'm cool. I'm cool being me. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm cool being me. I'm cool with being me. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And I don't take the word black to me. It's not derogatory. Black to me is a power word. And I'm one of those people that I look at. I had a all black cat. I named him Onyx. When I was a kid, I found this all black cat, named him Onyx. Thought he was the coolest cat ever. And it was like, I never had a cat since then. He was the last cat I had was Onyx. Never had a cool cat since then. It was like, nope, I've had dogs ever since Onyx passed away. I was like, you know what? Now I'm in it. Onyx was the best. All black cat. Cat was dope. And I'm like, you know, I'm just one of those people, man. I just believe that if we can't harness the power of who we are as far as our ancestors, our true ancestors go, if we can't harness that power and we forget who we are, where we came from, we're setting ourselves backwards. Because when you look at hieroglyphics, when you look at papyrus, I mean, those were all invented by people from the continent of Africa. We didn't buy that shit from Staples and Office Max. There were no fucking Office Max back then. We made that. We created that. We had brains back then. We were intelligent enough. We made boats out of reed. I mean, we were intelligent. What happened? What happened? We started taking, you know, every time some black person come along now and we're smart, oh, you Uncle Tom. You Uncle Tom. You too smart. You whitewashed. You ain't real black. You too smart. You ain't real black. I'm like, what's your illusion of real black? Me? I'm stupid. Motherfucker, I failed out of school out of 8th grade. I'm real black. I'm a hustler. I'm a thug. No, you're a failed black. That's the difference. You're a failed black. It ain't real black. You're a failed black. And it's cool. It's cool to be a failure. Everybody can't be a winner. Everybody can't be a success story. So I don't mind calling people a fucking loser. Not everybody's going to win. There is no participation trophy, even in race. There is no participation trophy. You're not a winner just because you black. There are black losers out there, a lot of black losers. But if you go out there, you look at your history, you understand who we are, where we come from, that we should be accelerating this generation. We shouldn't be regressing this generation. Then you'll get your shit together. And you'll say, no, I don't want to sit up in poverty, making light of poverty, making people feel sorry for me because I'm poor in poverty and walk around a dusty ass fucking dish rag on my, I don't want to do that. No. Do something different. Instead of a dish rag, go buy you something. Go buy candles and shit and make count. I don't fucking know. It's something else you can do. But you can do so much more with your life other than trying to make people feel sorry for your ass. You can do so much more. She says I should start laughing and reply as you should. Yeah, exactly. I'm black and proud. I know it. No petition trophy. Yeah, exactly. I'll make that shit a shirt. No participation trophy. None. This is real life, man. It's real life. And you got one chance to get it right. Because just like that lady who got killed, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully she raised her daughters right. Hopefully she put enough tradition and emphasis into success into her daughters before that idiot killed her. So it's like, you've got to do the best you can do. Like I told my sons all the time. My youngest, I mean, I had him making sandwiches at 4 or 5 years old. He go in the refrigerator, make his own sandwich, bread and everything. Because I said, I'm a biker, dog. There's no telling. I may leave the house, get hit on a motorcycle, and never make it back home. I'm a biker. I ride motorcycles, man. We die every day. I took him on memorial rides where other bikers died. He would be on the back of the bike with me. We go out to memorial rides all the time. And he saw how bikers' lives were. People who was completely healthy, hey, how you doing today? They're dead tomorrow. That's bike life, man. It goes fast. 27 years of going to funerals and shit because of people dying on motorcycles. I said, I can't do this shit no more. No more memorial rides. No more funerals. No more shit. Just done. I'm done. So it's like, teach your kids everything you can while you can. Because you never know. Today might be the last day. You hope it's not. But the reality is there. Somebody's going to wreck a car. Just like that truck driver down in Florida cut across all them lanes and that car ran right up under the damn truck. Killed 3 people in that Jeep. In that minivan. It happens. It happens. As bad as it is, it happens. So you got to make sure you prepare yourself, man. Teach your kids. Educate your kids. Set them up for success. This is my mom hated motorcycles too. I remember the first time I bought a bike, 1998. I called my mom. I said, Mom, I bought a motorcycle. She was like, you don't even know how to ride a motorcycle. I said, but I'm learning. Because I didn't know how to ride a motorcycle. The day I bought one was that was the first time I ever rode a bike was the day I bought one. And I had the lady explain to me how everything worked. And I drove off. That was it. I was hooked after that. After she told me how to work everything, I drove off. Shit. I done had 9, 10 motorcycles by now, buying bikes left and right. So I'm like, well, and I lived through it. Like I said, I got a big bike out in the garage. My neighbors always ask me, man, how come you don't ever ride that bike? I'm like, dude, I've had that bike for 10 years, man. 10 years I've had it, and I'm still alive. There's a lot of people I know who had a bike for 1 year and they're dead. 2 years dead. I've been riding for 27 years, man, and I'm still alive. I don't push my envelope. The more you want it, especially because I was riding before cell phones came out. the more you ride your bike, the higher the probability is that you might not make it back. Or some idiot on the phone looking at their phone, they look up, there you are on your motorcycle. You get smashed into another car or something like that. So I don't take that chance a lot. I don't ride my bike that much. I ride 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning when ain't no cars around. Middle of the day like this, shit, nope. You won't catch me on my bike. Not unless I'm like, I can trailer it somewhere, put it on the highway, put it on the track. I can ride on the track. I can do whatever I want to do. But as far as riding the streets, joyriding, nah, I'm cool. I haven't seen too many people die joyriding because there's other people not paying attention. So I was like, my bike stay parked. I'll wash it, take it around the block, park that shit right back in the garage. That's as far as it'll go. I took it to Tempe, had tacos. This like early this year, I took it to Tempe. I had tacos and I drove it right back. That was as far as my bike has gone all year. That's it. It's other than that, it's been around the corner. You'll be like, dude, what's wrong with your bike? Nothing. I'm not ready to die right now. Shit. It's like these people can't drive. They don't pay attention. They don't fucking pay attention. I'm too smart for this shit. I done seen cars hit other cars. A car is big as hell. How can you not see that shit? A car is big. Cars hitting other cars. Somebody rear-ended me in my Jeep 3 times. Imagine if I was on my motorcycle. I'd be dead by now. It's like, no. Yep, most people ride motorcycles. They ain't made of steel. And that's why I don't mess around, man. I see these fools on the bikes. They be on the highway. Cutting through cars, 70, 80 miles an hour. I'm like, all it takes is for somebody not to be paying attention and you clip one of them side mirrors and you start cartwheeling like a motherfucker. Bike hitting everything, boo, 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 and you cartwheeling. There was just a video the other day I was watching. I'm gonna see if I can find it. This right here. It was a biker outrunning a cop. I'm gonna type it in. Biker. I'm gonna let you guys see what it is. Oh yeah, this was 10 days ago. 10 days ago, right here. This is what I was watching. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold up, damn it. Let me open this shit up. And on this one, after this, I'm gonna really end it for real. I'm gonna really end it. So this one right here, the video you're watching right now. There it is.
Man,
so this is a state trooper chasing a motorcycle. State trooper is chasing a motorcycle right now.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that thing sound good.
So he's trying to pull up on a bike, and the biker's like, I'm out of here.
I'm coming in the city limits now.
Guy has no jacket on, no nothing. Just trying to outrun the police on a motorcycle on a country highway. This is a country highway where cars pull out all the time in front of you.
Coming up on 520, he's about to run the red light.
Look at him, ran a red light on a motorcycle, ran through a red light. Dude got a death wish. This is how people ride nowadays. This is how people ride. Yeah, this is, your ass is going to jail.
All right, he just laid it down, 1050. He just got ejected, 1050.
He laid it down. You can see where the bike falls right there. Right there. You see it? It fell right on the left side of the screen. Look at that. He fell.
He just got ejected, 1050, 1050. Go ahead and get EMS.
Look at this. Look at this. Watch this. Watch this. They blacked the body out. There's only a reason why they blacked the body out.
Waycross, he's gonna be decapitated. His head is decapitated. Go ahead, send me.
Decapitated. He got decapitated. There's his motorcycle right here. They blacked him out. Decapitated. Trying to outrun a police. Bro, you trying to outrun a police and you decapitated yourself. Just pull over, get the $200 ticket and call it good. You'll be out $200. Bro decapitated himself on a motorcycle in the city. This is all dangerous for bikers. Decapitated. This is the kind of shit I'll be looking at online, be like, man, crazy. He looked at him and just turned around like, oh shit. People all over in the bank looking like, what happened?
Look at him.
Dead body. They blacked out the dead body right there.
Spot right here. For the next
Man.
10 years.
Yeah. Yep, he was built for it. Dude literally said, I don't want to pay a ticket. I don't want to pay a ticket, so I'm going to outrun the police. Look at him. He's getting the plastic cover. He's running over there real quick.
Yes, sir. I'm going to try to cover him up as much as I can.
He's trying to cover him up as much as he can, but his body is so spread out.
If I got another one, I would do so.
He said he got another one.
Got another one, and then we'll go from there.
Because his head is in a different place. His head is in another place, so we got to cover his head. If his body is there, but his head is somewhere else. Motherfucking bikers. People are stupid, man. I've been riding for 27 years. 27 years. I ain't never thought about outrunning the police on my bike. 27 years.
Y'all got another sheet?
Exactly, young boy. $200. Bro, $200. He sold his life for $200. He should have just pulled over the moment the cops was after him. Just pull over. Get it over with. Just pull over. Don't even try to outrun nobody. Just pull over. Dude was like, I ain't stopping. Fuck that shit. I'm going. I ain't stopping. For what reason? For what reason? Man. Yep. That shit right there. That right there. Yeah, exactly. See, please don't play with your life. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. If the car, and I mean, there's videos on my Facebook channel. Let me show you exactly what happened on Facebook. I'm gonna find this. I know I can find it on my Facebook channel. I'm not even gonna tell you about it. I'm gonna show you what happened. Y'all gonna be like, what the? I'm like, yeah. I'm gonna show you what happened if it'll pull my channel up. Wait a minute. Here we go. All right, photos. It's got to be in here somewhere. It's got to be. Your photos. Yep, that's a lot of Sika. A lot of Sika pit. I'm going to see if I can find it in here. Before I even say something, I'm gonna show it to you guys. I don't know how far down it is. Man, it's going to be so far. Yeah, because I'm still looking at Jeep pictures, man. This shit's going to be a long time before that. Okay, now I think I'm getting close. All right, I'm seeing Beamer pictures. All right, so we're getting far enough back now. Beamer. All right. But what happened was I was actually living in St. Louis at the time. And I was testing my bike out for track days. So because we just did a map on it. So we did the map, and I'm trying to figure out exactly how to get the tuning right for it, because I had a Power Commander 3 on it. So I'm trying to figure out how to get the Power Commander 3 to work right. I was down near this place called Bonne Terre. So I'm flying through Bonne Terre because I'm like, I need to figure out, the map. I'm blazing through gas. I'm about to go to the track the next day so we can go race and have fun and everything. But I want to get my map right. I was going about 124 miles an hour, I believe, when they caught me. But this is the thing. It was in the middle of the night. Nobody was, I was the only one on the highway. And I was like, well, let me open up the bike because I want to, check it out, make sure everything's like on the up and up. 102, I'm looking for this damn picture now because I know it's got a police behind me on the picture. But they got me twice at two different areas because both times I was testing my bike out. Each time I was testing the bike. So when they caught me, I just pulled over. I saw the lights. I went past the cop like, wasn't nobody else out there but me. So as soon as I saw the lights flick, I just came off the throttle. I'm like, all right, I'm off the throttle. I'll just let the police catch up to me. Police rolled up behind me, and he was like, hey, how you doing? I was like, oh, I'm fine. How you doing? He's like, oh, I'm good. He says, you know how fast you was going? I said, well, I'm just testing the bike out, man. We got to go to the track tomorrow. I'm trying to get everything ready with this bike, man. We just did a map to it. I'm trying to do different stuff with it and everything. He was like, yeah, I get it, but you got to be careful out here, man. There's deer everywhere. You might hit a deer. We're going to be cleaning you up. If you smack a deer, I'm like, yeah, I know it, man. I know it. He was like, yeah, man, just be careful. And we sat there and we talked for about probably a good 4 or 5 minutes. So we talked about 4 or 5 minutes. All of a sudden, another police pull up behind him. And he's like, I was just chatting with you. He said, this was actually the cop that clocked you. he said it took him that long to catch up. I was like, holy shit. He's like, yeah, you flew past him a long time ago. It says, by the time 4 minutes passed, and that cop was like hauling ass. He said, that's how fast you were going. It took that long for him to catch up to you. And they were like, So I showed them everything I had. I showed them like my license, registration, showed them the bike, showed them the power commander. We went through the whole bike and everything. And they just let me go. It was like, just, you know, keep it slow. It's a lot of deer out here. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. They was like, just, it's no cars out. Sure, you're good. There's no cars out. Say, but you're going to hit a deer. You're going to be dead because of a deer, not because of a car. So you got to keep it slow, man. And I didn't have to stop. I would have probably been in St. Louis. I was south of St. Louis. I would have been in St. Louis before this dude would have even like thought about pulling me over. So it was no big, but I saw the police lights from the guy in the ditch. And so I was like, oh shit, you know, they want me to pull over. I know I'm the only one out here. It's not like they could be looking for anybody else. So I just pulled over. Said, fuck it, I'll pull over. And that's when he told me, yeah, you're nuts, boy. Your ass is going down right now. I was like, oh shit, they called me. And then the second time, I had just got to St. Louis, and I didn't know how the highways worked out there. So I was coming down the on. I was used to riding in Vegas. Open highways, everything in Vegas was wide open. I was cruising all the time. I'm looking for this damn picture while I'm talking to you guys, but I got so much shit on this damn Facebook channel. So much shit on here. But I was driving in Vegas, so I was used to rolling. I wasn't used to riding in St. Louis. So I came down the ramp at about 90. So I'm flying down the ramp, 270 north. Was going to work over in traffic. Traffic wasn't building up too fast. So I just punched it. I was like, 127 miles an hour. I mean, I opened that bike up. All I saw on the gauges was 127. All of a sudden, I look in my rearview. I see police lights. I'm like, well, it has to be for me because ain't nobody else going this damn fast. I'm just like working my way through traffic. So I pull over, put the kickstand down. Police comes up behind me. He's like, you kind of know why I stopped you, right? I'm like, yeah, I know why you stopped me, man. He's like, well, tell you what, I'm not going to issue you a ticket, but I will issue you a warning. So he went through all my documentation, make sure the bike was mine, shit like that. Just make sure it wasn't stolen. I'm cool with that. But each time, you know, I've been pulled over, I stopped. I didn't try to outrun nobody. And I was like, well, there's no use in me trying to outrun you because motherfuckers, like, you are basically the police. I can't outrun a radio. I mean, you could just radio in another cop, and that cop can end up catching me. Man, how much shit do I got on this damn... I got a gazillion fucking photos on Facebook, man. This shit is crazy. I'm still scrolling through shit, and I'm still in, like, the Arizona pictures. I'm trying to get back to the St. Louis pictures. This shit's crazy. So, ended up getting my ass... And I was like, you know what? Whatever, man. Whatever. I'm cool with it. So I ended up, you know, chatting with him and everything. He was cool about it. Didn't issue me a ticket. Just kind of warned me and all of that. So I was okay with it. Wait a minute. Where the fuck is all the shit? It's got to be in here somewhere. All right. Now I'm starting to see a lot of bike pictures. All right. Now we're in it. We're in it now. Where the heck? Now these are all football pictures. Oh, my son, he's going to want that shit. He's going to want these. I ain't downloading that shit. It's in here. I'm not going back and downloading it. He's going to be like, Dad, give me all those football pictures. It's like, bro, you too old. You were a kid back then playing football. You don't want to see those pictures. Where the hell? Man, I'm about to give up. I don't believe I have this many pictures on Facebook. I don't. It's just years and years of pictures. Like years with a capital Y. Oh, some barbecue. I see some barbecue pictures in there. Jeez. All right, I think I'm getting to the point where I just bought the big bike sitting outside. So that means, and I was transitioning. I had 2 bikes at the same time. So I had the big bike and a small bike at the same time. So pretty soon, I'm going to see the small bike. I'm going to see it. I know it's in here. Oh, shit. I don't think so. Yeah, whatever. Okay, how much time do we got right now? What are we on? 2 hours and 8 minutes. 2 hours and, man. All right. Is that what you said? You visited St. Louis back in the day? I visited St. Louis back in the day. That was a shithole. No, I'm just kidding. St. Louis is all right. So don't you have a search tab? I don't know because it's a motorcycle. So I don't know if I even labeled it as a motorcycle or what. I don't think you can have a search tab. It just says search Facebook, which would be the whole damn Facebook that I'll be looking at. Man, it is so many pictures in here. So many. It's a gazillion fucking pictures in this damn. Can't believe it. My life went before my eyes. But yeah, I'm closing that shit down. It's too much. It's too much. Like in the cell phones, you could type the search tab just to see what you want. Well, I don't know. I'll have to go. I don't know Facebook that well. I'll have to go do something. So I have to look for it one time. This is I had to go get work for something. Dish rag won't do. So sad. Low income housing, EBT, helping others. Exactly. So, yep. All right, man. We got 2 hours and 10 minutes. I appreciate you guys for watching me make the candles. Appreciate it. Now what we're going to do is actually have a video showing these things burning. All right, dudes. I'm about to sign off. All right, Michelle, we will see y'all later. Hey, Sherry, we just about to sign out. We've been online for 2 hours and 10 minutes. The replay gang is on. You can go back and replay from the beginning. First 20 minutes of the video is me actually making a candle. So I'm going to go back through, download that, chop it out, and make it its own standalone video. The rest was just us hanging out and having fun. So I appreciate you guys for the early morning barbecue chat. I got to go in here and make me some breakfast. Like I said, I've been up all morning working, haven't eaten yet. Go in here and grab me something to eat. But I thank you guys. I will be probably doing a live stream later. If I'm not working later, I will drop a live stream later. In the meantime, you guys have a productive day. Stay busy. Think about investments. Think about possibly making candles. I mean, the opportunity's there. The opportunity's right there. So it's lunchtime right now. Lunchtime. Yep. And it's only 10 o'clock right now. So appreciate you guys. We will be chatting later. Thank you once again for coming to the barbecue. Oh, no problem, Nia. I appreciate hanging out with the morning crew. I'll be hanging out with the night crew later. And I did do a live stream last night. If you didn't see last night's live stream, go check it out. Just look in I think it's MicDrop. It could be in recently added videos. That live stream was funny as hell. Whoever was on that live stream last night, y'all know we had a good time. We were cracking up laughing. So hopefully you check out the live stream I did from last night. Woo, man. Trust me, your stomach gonna be hurting on that one. We were crying laughing. We had some fun. In the meantime, miss you guys already. I want to see Dante. For real shit. I know. See, Neil, you said, yep, it was funny. It was absolutely epic. But that live stream last night had me dying laughing with the crumple in the fucking paper bag, man. That lady, sheesh. But yeah, y'all enjoy y'all day. We will be chatting later on. 2 hours and 12 minutes, not even 2 hours and 15. We out. Appreciate